It's 11 o'clock East Coast time, 10 o'clock Central time. It's a rare edition of BVD at night. NITECAP, nightcap. So we don't get any trademark infringement, any gimmick infringement. Boy, you
Hey,
know what
bro.
they you know what they say. They try to they try to steal it, son. They try to
Hey, like my granny used to say, if they don't want to steal it, then they don't want to feel it.
basically no, but Banks just came straight from Collision, AEW Collision in
Yeah.
Virginia, where he saw Hangman and Page make his return. And he started off crying. Like, I thought he was almost going to announce his retirement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, the hits keep coming because Adam Cole, he ain't been there in a year. Jay White just came back after a year. Will Ospreay obviously came back after time off. Daniel Bryan, Brian Danielson, he's retired. It's just like, holy shit. But no, he just was very emotional about coming back and said, obviously he's going to stick to his guns about the stipulation not being able to challenge for the title, and he'll seek the other titles out there. Which I'm like, okay, all right, he didn't need to be all, sad about it and shit. Like,
But with that stipulation, I thought originally it was just MJF having the title, but they
well,
emphasized.
I can see them somehow working a way around it. This is wrestling after all. Nothing is set in stone, as he said himself in that same promo. But earlier in the day, we also had the England Norway match. I was excited about that, where Jude Billingham, my Wonderwall, came to the rescue once again. Um, we really want to talk about a lot of wrestling, but you wanna speak on your issue with a certain film that hasn't come out yet, and probably won't be coming out based off the lack of footage.
Hey man, listen, I was drinking the Kool-Aid, but Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios, Disney, the Mouse. Hey man, y'all tricked us. You embarrassed me, legit, bruh. All this mysterious music, all this rollout, all this. Come on, bruh. The promo art that they showed. The guy that illustrated that, he just came out and said, "Yeah, it's my last project. It was
Andy
a
Parker.
pleasure."
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "This cool, woo doo woo." Basically, this whole stick, like, thank you for the check. All right, I'm up out of here. But my whole thing is, listen, bruh, this is a highly anticipated movie. I'm trying to think in history, has there been a movie where we're close to what? August, September, October, November, 5 months away. 5 months away. A huge movie that probably cost, even though it's pocket change to him, the studio with that in Secret Wars, probably no lie, 5 to 600 million, if not more, for a budget. People, this for a budget, and originally it was supposed to come out what July, right? Until they pushed the date back to December. They allowed for
Uh,
CG.
well,
It was supposed to be June or July.
which version of the movie do you? Because
Well,
the one that was supposed to have Kang,
no, the
because
Doomsday one. The Doomsday
I mean,
one actually supposed to come out
don't
this month.
forget, but that was the point. Like, this movie was supposed to be Kang Dynasty. They had to rework that, which is why it had the initial date of early 2026, if I remember correctly. Then the whole Jonathan Majors Quantumania fiasco around the same time. The RDJ Doomsday reveal 2 years ago at this point. It wasn't
Yeah,
even last year's Comic Con. It was 2 years ago. And basically, I think it was supposed to be, yeah, it could have been maybe this summer and they postponed. But also at the same time, I think they always knew Spider Man was going to have to come first before this. Because as I've been saying to you the whole time, and I just said this to Kiki and her girls, like, it's the end reveal of Spider-Man, just like at the end of the first Captain America, it's the first Avengers trailer. Because I remember walking out of the theater of Captain America, and it's like the Avengers trailer. I'm like, holy shit! Wait, that's next year already? Like, like I can't wait. So that's the selling point, along with Hulk, Punisher, potentially Jean Grey, all these other tricks that Spider-Man has up its sleeves to get you to go out and see, aside from the fact that it's been 5 years again since we've had a Spider-Man movie to talk about movies of such delays. So, I mean, the issue that you have is the typical one, which is why aren't we seeing anything except the four bullshit teasers we saw at the start of the year?
Hmm.
And that wasn't enough to get people excited because it's like, all right, it's Chris Evans. He did the CM Punk. He said, "You'll never see me there again." And then next thing you know, he's back. Chris Hemsworth, he had said, "I might try to take some time away from these movies, but I'll never say never." He was more adamant about like if a project comes along, I'd be interested in joining it. But as of right now, I don't have anything lined up, particularly more so Thor stuff. But he wasn't saying I won't play Thor again. He was just like, I don't know if we can do another Thor movie based off the last one being so terrible. And then the whole idea of like there's this X-Men Easter egg with Deadpool and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's involvement is still. I wouldn't be surprised if Hugh Jackman shows up in this movie, or at least the next one. Um,
Well, that's
based,
part of the plot leaks. So it's been at this point I'm inclined to believe it's real because even though it's been different variations of it, for the most part, it's been right along everything that they said.
well, here's what we got. So we have Thunderbolts on the left,
Trash.
Thor on the top, and then Ant Man and Captain No America because he ain't got no fucking armor. He's just got long hair, a beard, and a t-shirt. We got alternate universe X-Men because there's Gambit, Beast, and a different version of CGI Beast, not Kelsey Grammer Beast, even though he will most likely be voiced by Kelsey Grammer like he was at the end of the Marvels. Um, Shuri and M'Baku. Shang-Chi, remember him? Um,
You ain't never get another movie.
the new Captain America. Maybe that's why he's not in the suit because he's showing respect to our guy Anthony Mackie, the Desert Warrior himself, and his Falcon, Danny Ramirez at the top, and then the Fantastic Four, who people are like, "Oh yeah, that happened." Like, yeah, I mean, and in the middle, the Doom of it all, RDJ, and they can't even show if he's going to be the typical Doom that we know with the scarred face, or is he going to be an asshole and be Robert Downey Jr. with no scars, no nothing. So they can play up the fact that like he looks like Tony Stark, but he isn't Tony Stark. And I don't want to shit on that because again, the movie hasn't come out yet. But that's why it was in my top 10. You shat on me for not having it in my top 10. You made fun of Van for not being high on it either. And look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you now.
So I'm still gonna watch it when it come out in
I didn't
2028.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna watch it. I was saying I'm not excited for it for this reason. They spent
But
they had this Comic Con announcement with the Russo brothers. With it was either Marcus or McFeely. They only had one at the time. Then the other joined after the Comic Con announcement. Robert Downey Jr. and Kevin Feige are like, here's what we're gonna do, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm out on this being a good idea because it's not a good idea. This is a fucking terrible idea. And you know what's You know what it's similar to? Sami Zayn, you're the champion. Wait, what city are we in next? Oh shit. Uh, like that's
and
what
that's
it was.
Doomland.
It's the same fucking booking. It's like the same logic. Like we can't set up something because the stuff that we're trying to set up we can't set up yet. And when we set it up incorrectly, people are like, "Are you stupid?" And then you can't handle the criticism, Triple H, Kevin Feige, because you know you shouldn't have set it up that way.
Yeah. And then with them again, I can't remember a huge blockbuster movie where you 5 months away and it's no trailer. And then they dropped the trailer a couple months ago and people described the trailer, but then they couldn't record leaks of the trailer. And then this AI
Yes.
is footage that just came out that's real. But then people were like, is this AI or not? Because the CG obviously is still in post production. But then people was like, is this it? And then the plot, people like, I don't get it. Then the plot just came out for Secret Wars allegedly, and people were like, really? So at this point, it's like, dude, Disney, we know y'all worth all the money in the world, but can you take another hit after a movie that just came out took a huge hit, and that was
What
a
movie
two
was
hundred
that?
plus million dollar
What
production?
What movie was that?
You tell the people you hate that man.
No. I can't mention him on the show anymore. I can't.
Why?
I swore with the episode that you left early. I said I can't talk about him on the show anymore. I won. I can't keep pissing on his grave. I won. It's over. No mas.
Hey man, listen. They didn't even live action movie of that. Now Stitch made some money, and then they're like, "Oh, well, this works." Yeah, it worked for Stitch because they could sell merch, and kids find them to be cute. You, we just told the story like 10 years ago with the Islanders and them singing "You Welcome." Well, I need to see the live action version of
They
it.
told it 2 years ago with the sequel.
And that made money. But that's what I'm saying. The animated one, the first one came out, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, it's either 2016 or 2018 in between then.
And it seemed like it was recent. And that made a bill, if I'm not mistaken, or close to it. And then the sequel made something close to it. So it was like, that's why everybody's like, well, if I saw the first movie and the second movie, they were animated, I'm cool with that because it's Disney. So why I need to see a live action one?
Why do you need to see it? Because here he comes. Play some ska music.
Why is you playing Arsenio Hall music, yo?
That's ska music.
You talking about Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Have you heard? Did any of you see the leaked footage from his Kill Tony set that showed up the other night?
Nah, he did that MAGA shit.
That's why it's ironic that his gimmick is the last real nice guy. I'm like, you literally went on this show to do comedy. His comedy is like, I'm happy to be here. Tell some jokes. You know, I've always wanted to be a comedian. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. You know, that's all. After 20 seconds, like I can't do this. I can't. And all the comments are like, "This fucking sucks." It's a good thing they didn't air this.
I was from when WWE was there.
It was during the Mania weekend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was on it, but that's why.
Did they do that last year too? So they did it back to back with the Kill Tony stuff.
Yeah. Because they're locked in with him.
Look who they locked in with.
Yeah, Triple H fucked up about Kill Tony. I don't get it.
No, you get it.
Because he's a mark. That's why.
I was going with the racial aspect of it, but okay.
No, it's just straight up like he's a mega mark. Like again, the clip I had seen, speaking of 10 years ago, was the clip of Joe Rogan's podcast where they made fun of him for being a wrestling fan. Joe Rogan and I think Brendan Schaub and someone else were like, Tony, you watch this shit? This shit is stupid. Like, and then he's like, look up Triple H. And Joe Rogan's like, this guy's on fucking steroids. Look at him. Like,
hey, dog. After seeing Brian Cage on steroids, I believe everything about steroids. That motherfucker, bruh. He had veins coming out his eyeballs. This motherfucker was jacked to the gills. And he was, bruh, I know his heart is the size of a fucking potato.
Hey, he's still alive. He's still
definitely
breathing.
pissing green.
Dog. He kept flexing every time because that's his heart rate going up. He like, shit, I got to breathe a little bit. Motherfucker's trying to stretch. He can't even get his arms up. Like, bro, how you wipe your ass?
Yeah.
This way.
The famous bad boys, too. They can't even bend over to wipe their own ass because, like, but not. I don't know how you can live life like that. Again, I mean, he's in the right profession to have a body like that, but still, imagine if that was like you go to work at fucking Office Depot or fucking Starbucks with that type of body. Like, what are you doing that for?
Remember that was a Kevin Hart joke. He said, "You be at T-Mobile. Hello. Okay, I can't pick up the phone."
But, Amp, did you have any thoughts on the Avengers Doomsday? Because I know you aren't as big of a MCU fan as on that last couple. I mean, the last one that Devin was on, or was the second last one? You talked about kind of MCU movies with him and Joe, like kind of ranking some of the latest ones. But you yourself said you weren't as into the movies as most people are.
Nah, they tricked y'all. I'm just
no.
I used to be a big.
Would you like to talk about Supergirl?
Nah.
Speaking of tricking,
I'm definitely not a. I'm not a DC stan. DC ass. What I'm about to say. I used to be a big Marvel movie fan, but I don't know. It just since the pandemic, them shit's just been missing to me. I don't know what it is. It's just they just don't hit the same.
I mean,
But
over
I
the
am
course of
excited
the
for the.
show,
I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie though. When that comes out.
yes, yes, that's going to be the
I'm
saving
definitely saying that.
grace.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
They are too.
I legit don't care about this new Avenger movie coming out. I just legit just care about the Spider-Man movie.
Well, shit, a lot of people are. It's projected to make, I think, 182 million opening day or the weekend, something like that.
Oh wow.
I mean, they played it smart by coming out after the Odyssey because that got all the rave reviews with its premiere screening this past week because it hits theaters next Friday. And everyone, not a bad thing has been said about the movie, which isn't a shock because I would be surprised if after winning his Oscar and climbing the top of Hollywood that Chris Nolan would put out a terrible movie and people would be like, "This shit sucks." Like with Hollywood, with one of the biggest casts in Hollywood, I didn't see that as a likely outcome. So, but everyone's like, "Yeah, it's amazing. It's perfect."
Yes.
Damn
Some
near
people say
perfect.
this is best movie ever. I'm like,
Well, I think
yeah.
first of all, that's the other part of film Twitter is they like to, oh my, it's the best. Like, all right,
Yeah.
settle down. Like, one, this guy already has like 5 to 6 top tier movies,
Yeah.
and secondly, it's the same thing. Like the Dune Part 3 trailer was released. The second trailer, I should say, was released this week, and people were were like praising the cinematography after they were scared that it was going to be horseshit because Greg Fraser, who did the first 2 Dunes and did Matt Reeves as the Batman, turned down reprising his role as cinematographer because he's going to film the 4 Beatles movies, which is like stupid as fuck to turn that down because he's also
Not
not
financially.
that's not going to be a great. I mean, for him it probably, but not overall.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think those movies are going to do well. Speaking
No.
of like movie biopics, and Amp wants to know why I don't like movie biopics. Is just because no,
I was
it's
just,
funny.
you already know what question was loading up.
No, it's good. It's good. See how I can tie things together again. I can see the play, call it at the same time.
Yeah.
So Banks, for our BVD movie club that we're trying to do, Banks wanted me to watch Dreamgirls. I watched it last week with Kiki, and I told her this is the type of movie I can tolerate because it's not about real people, but it's obviously inspired by real people.
Yeah,
I would
it's
it's
pretty much the Supreme story, kind of like how the
the Five Heartbeats.
Five Heartbeats is about
Yeah.
the Delphonics, kind of like that.
I'd rather that because that in that way you can take things from real life without having to alter what actually happened.
Yeah,
I'd rather you add creative, flair and dramatic tension and all that to something that's purely fictional, but it was 50% about someone's life. The whole inspired by a true story has always been a thing to me ever since I was a kid. Like, did that actually happen? And then you read up on the person, like, this didn't happen at all. Like, what? Like, so that's why, like, the number one for me is Moneyball. Moneyball is a super enjoyable movie, but as someone who knows sports, especially the Oakland A's at that time, the movie completely skips that they have fucking Miguel Tejada in 2002, the MVP, and Barry Zito, the Cy Young Award winner. They're not mentioned in any capacity as to why they played so good. It's only because the sabermetrics that Billy Bean and his partner created for them to win those games. And his daughter sings a song for him at like Guitar Center. The song doesn't come out till like 2009. So it's one of those like, how can you sing a song from the future in it's just like that thing, like trying to be too cute and bend the rules of what is capable in a biopic. It's why I'm not interested in Michael. I'm not interested in what was the other biopic that just got announced?
That just got announced.
Yeah, shit. Because the guy who did the Bob Marley movie, he's gonna do the Roberto Clemente movie. That was just announced. But there was another music biopic.
Oh hell no, that Bob Marley movie was ass.
Yeah.
But he was also the guy that did King Richard. And I told Vince that's why I didn't want to watch King
Oh,
Richard.
okay.
King Richard was a good movie though.
But the thing about the Bob Marley movie, it was just the actor. Everything else was fine about Bob Marley movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they just picked a terrible actor.
He was over whooping the accent.
Yeah.
But
Look,
that's
man,
but
Rasta
that's
man.
but that's the other problem. Like it turns into like an SNL skit if it's bad. Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I'd rather you
But Will
be.
Smith killed that as King, as Richard
Oh, okay, all
Williams.
right.
He did. What the fuck? I'm not saying that just because, dog. He really killed that role.
And then he almost killed Chris Rock on stage because of it. Like, look
I
what
keep
happened.
trying to tell y'all some work.
You and I did think it was a work that night. We're not alone in thinking like it seemed because of the more so the way it was filmed.
Yeah.
It seemed like he could have like whiffed the slap, but I mean, we're not going to talk about something that isn't really relevant because
And me and Em just talked about it too. I think.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago you did, yeah.
But I got now. I'm interested to know what other biopic. Because I'm like, fucking, who else can get a biopic at this point? Because
I'm
the Prince
shocked.
Estate ain't
I'm
getting
shocked
one.
that I'm shocked they announced that the movie. I heard the movie already finished. They Tiana Taylor, she played Dionne Ward. They said that been done, wrapped.
But you already know Dion. She got to put her nose to it.
Oh, okay. Because it would have been the perfect time. Because like, bro, they on Tiana Taylor meet right now.
I was
They
gonna
should
say
have.
it's probably more so a strategic thing of like if it had been released in the time of if she had won the Oscar, then it's like you can't you're going to do all the interviews about her winning the Oscar, and that's a primary focus. It's going to detract from the upcoming movie. That's happened before. Obviously, famously, the reason Eddie Murphy didn't win for Dreamgirls is alleged the Norbit release coming out right around the same time, and they were worried about The Bride having that same effect with Jessie Buckley, who won for Hamnet. The Bride came out 2 weeks before the Oscars and it bombed, and people were like, "This movie's terrible," but she still ended up winning Best Actress because either the voting to close or it was just about to close. But they always say like try to line up your movie after you think you're gonna have an Oscar nomination, just in case it's not gonna work out for you, or if it does, you at least have something in the back pocket. Because that was the thing with Jennifer Lawrence once she got the Hunger Games, that movie, The House on the End of the Street, had come out like 2 or 3 months after, and she had filmed that like a year and a half before the Hunger Games was even in production or something. So the way that they try to like sabotage your career as you're taking off, that's the studios more so than the actors themselves.
Yeah, they try to do that with Jamie Foxx, and he put out them 2 bad movies, but then it's like, yeah, because he didn't have
which one? Because he's got a couple. Are you talking about what's the one? See, I never would watch it because it was always on TV, but the one where they're stranded in the desert in like the diner, what was that one called?
Oh, Called Up or Held Up, something like that.
Yeah, I would never watch that. That and Bait would always be on, and I'm like, I'm not watching these movies.
Bait is a classic. Me and M stay talking about Bait.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
What do you say? you're like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali.
And when I was watching Dreamgirls, and he like to me, Dreamgirls is like the worst type of movie to me. It was a fine movie, but I can't stand. No. I can't stand the musicals are like, I'm walking towards you as I'm opening the door.
That's a musical,
No. Musicals. That's why I hate them, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't take that. I'm like I don't. It's just like annoying to me that we're singing the dialogue. Like, in Jennifer Hudson pissed me off in it. I'm like, she didn't deserve that Oscar at all for like being fat and lazy. Okay, like that was all she was doing for 90 minutes. Like,
what part of her was lazy?
The whole movie. Like, all she does is sing. She doesn't act. That ain't acting. That's singing. Go to the Tony Awards if you want to sing.
Well, they had to hire her for something. They showed they hire her for nothing else.
And I understood the part that you meant about the where Eddie Murphy gets on stage and starts undressing. That's what you alluded to when I did the Shensia. Like when you had said that's what he had done on stage.
That's the best fucking scene. Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got soul. Bro. He was the best part of the movie.
He's good in the movie, but I wouldn't have given him the Oscar that year.
Who was nominated?
I would have given it to the other guy that was nominated, which was Mark Wahlberg in The Departed.
Look who you was gonna give it to, though.
He's great in The Departed.
I guess.
But Alan Arkin won for Little Miss Sunshine. That's who won. And he's a great actor, but it was more so like he had been in the business for 60 years, and I was like,
okay. No, you're right. That's what they do. It's the Here Damn Award.
Yeah. But no, I can't stay. The only musicals I like are Team America and South Park.
Look what you like, bro. You really are white. You got the 11-year-old brain from the
Those
90s.
guys are more creative with their musicals than fucking Dreamgirls.
You ain't never liked Grease?
Oh, hell no.
Come on, man.
I know a couple people fucked up about Grease, and they look like me and Ant.
Because when you watch Grease in hindsight, it's like one. Again, these are grown adults playing high schoolers. Two, he's like, tell me more. Did she put up a fight? Like, what kind of territory are we getting into? Like, whoa. Like this doesn't seem very.
It was the 50s.
Exactly. Like, and she has to get a suspension. It's like, this is some dark stuff we're dealing with here. Like,
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, shout out my aunt. She addicted to Hairspray while we talking about musicals.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another one I couldn't get 10 minutes past. Yeah.
Hey, John, I never seen it. I seen clips. John Travolta did act his ass off, bro.
And here's the thing, like a Tim Burton musical.
I'm talking about the OG. I'm talking about the OG version of Hairspray, not the new one.
I don't know.
Newer one.
You're talking about the one with Ricky Lake, yeah.
Yeah, it got Ricky Lake in it.
John Waters' original Hairspray.
Well, damn, how old is Ricky Lake?
Old as hell. What do you mean?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. She was in the original Hairspray.
She was popular in the 90s.
Yeah, she played the fat girl in the I forgot I don't mean to call her fat girl, but
that was the point of the movie, that she was a fat girl.
Yeah, Ricky Lake played it. Of course, when Ricky Lake became a host, he lost all that weight.
Define losing weight. You a kilo. God damn it.
Bro, see, if you seen her in Hairspray and then you seen her when she did the show, she is night and day. It's not even close to
pull the picture up.
Don't even look. I didn't even know that was the same. Yeah, I didn't know that was the same lady. Like I said, my aunt is addicted to Hairspray. Like she fucked up about that movie. Like she got Hairspray memorabilia in her house.
Damn. Well, she that much of a mark for it.
My great grandmother, she was a mark for westerns like that because she had a lot of western memorabilia in her.
Oh, she's just like me, but I ain't got no memorabilia.
Oh, Amp was the same way. You talked about your dad liking Gunsmoke and all that, like
Bonanza.
Yeah, Gunsmoke and Bonanza.
I mean, but
he's so fucked up about Bonanza. I'm shocked neither me or my brother name is Haas.
Haas Green.
Yeah, I'm shocked, bro.
But I don't. Those are the type of shows that I would like. Oh, is this song? Because when I didn't have cable at my mom's, it would be the antenna TV. Like I'd have to watch Little House on the Prairie, which they just rebooted for Netflix. Like I gotta watch.
Pardon me?
Wow.
Yeah, Little House on the Prairie. They're like, let's run this back after. 50
What era does it take place? Jim Crow or now?
In the era that the books are written in, you can't update Little
Yes,
House.
you can make them mega. That's all you got to do.
They were mega back then. That's America.
But make it mega now. Bring it now. You remember the episode with Todd Bridges? You can do that now.
Yeah, so I had to watch Little House on the Prairie, Andy Griffith's show, like not having cable.
Shouts out to Andy Griffin.
And watching TV shows when you were homesick or home for the summer sucked.
Yeah, I'll get well soon if I had to sit there. I used to watch both of them shows, but bro, imagine if you had to sit there and watch The Price is Right all day.
Yeah, that's where my mom would be like, or you can read a book, and I'm like, fuck.
Let me read this book, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me The Alchemist.
Well, that's how I ended up getting my wrestling magazines, my wrestling almanacs, all that type of stuff. But
see, you and Manny, when y'all got UPN, I know y'all was like, we won, because he said he couldn't watch nothing until he got UPN.
Nah, so even when the CW was available, my mom still wasn't gonna let me watch SmackDown. I've said before, my mom was like, no wrestling in this house, because she got mad when I brought my DVDs over.
The fuck, mom was tripping.
Yeah, she didn't like wrestling except the man who I've had a vendetta against.
Well, That's why. Oh shit! Now we got the villain
No,
origin
no,
story.
I've
See?
said this for 6 years, you dumbass. Because Rock
No,
brought this
we
up, and
got
I'm
you.
like, that's not the reason. No, I've
No,
said I've
you
no, because
trying
I've
to?
always said I've enjoyed The Rock as a wrestler, but Dwayne Johnson, the actor, is a bum. He's a fraud. I
No, he
can't.
came and knock on that door one time. Now you revealing everything.
I wish he would. I'd say you can't act for shit.
He slapped the shit out. You. Hey, you see, Jake Hager
Oh, then
slapped the
he
shit
then he would
out
go
his
to
ass.
jail because I'd sue his ass.
Man, you can't beat up no alcoholic.
All right, let's get to the nitty gritty. Because Amp, you said out of the 3 people you would want to talk wrestling with the least,
Yeah.
you put me at number 3. I was like, you said dot number 1, which I'm like, hold on a minute now. That's insane. Because that's gonna be man, fucking dang old man. Like we got Same like Same as Zayn and yeah, and then you said Big Sat 2, and then Davis.
That dot impression that's how dot sound. That dot
Yeah,
That's how he
impression.
you make
sounds
him
to
sound like
me.
Jeff Hardy.
That's how he sounds like. Yeah, he sounds like when I was up there on the ladder, I was going to my creatures. Yeah, that's how Dot sounds to me.
Bro,
Hey, Dot,
you
we gotta
sound
find
like
out.
you're. I was about to
Go
say,
ahead,
you remember
Aaron.
on Tom and Jerry? You remember on Tom and Jerry when they used to let them talk in Western voices? That's how Davis was just sounding.
Nah, but when you said that, I was like, oh shit, damn, man, okay.
Hey, bro, we gotta find out how far Forest Hills is. Where you said? Where you from?
He's from
Forest City.
Forest City. Forest
Yeah,
City.
Forest City. How far that
Because he
is
says
from?
it 4 times a day. You got to know it by now.
Yeah, Forest City from Cameron, North Carolina.
I'd say I wouldn't imagine it's not that far.
I don't know, dog. North Carolina's a big ass state.
But as we've talked about, let's start with the WWE side first. So as we've talked about, since WrestleMania, Roman Reigns, he's a lazy ass. He doesn't do shit.
God damn.
So again,
He is.
He is. He's had 2 matches since WrestleMania. Is that not the
2?
definition of elite?
3.
He had 2 matches.
Hasn't
I
he
feel
just
like he
faced
had-
Jacob twice and that's it?
Oh, he
No, he had one more
That's
match,
it. No, he didn't.
I said since WrestleMania. Since
No, I
winning the
thought he
title,
had one more. My fault. I'm thinking about.
Who would he have faced?
Hey, dog. Look,
Because he obviously doesn't want to face the guy who won King of the Ring and gets the fucking title shot. He says,
Let me be clear. I get him confused with his cousins. The fat one, Jimmy Uso, just had a match with LA Knight.
Yeah, because he's got to do all the fucking work in the family. Because the other one's getting divorced and can't show up to TV because the crowd will just chin it at him.
Well, that and you want to show up drunk. Well, he always drunk. You want to show up depressed and
They're
drunk?
always drunk.
No, depressed and drunk. This a new version of it.
Man.
He gonna go, look, this how you know the body's getting tapped when he starts showing up with Taylor Port instead of Hennessy.
No, I think they're too addicted to Hennessy. They can't quit it.
Bro, that Taylor Port, bro, that's that $2 Chuck.
But
Roman Reigns do the same thing as Hennessy.
That shit, no, dog. Taylor Port, you've had it before. Me and Devin had it more times than you. Dog, Taylor Port will fuck you up worse than Hennessy.
Yeah. I know somebody that almost went to jail last week drinking Taylor Port.
Yeah. Davis, look, so drink if you don't drink, but if you ever decide to drink, like let's say you go through your divorce, if you decide to drink.
Me and Amp could survive the longest without not drinking compared to the rest of y'all.
Definitely.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Taylor Port, dog.
2-man power trip of not drinking.
Davis, if you drink Taylor Port, you actually might say the word. I swear. If you drink Taylor Port.
What's the Richard Pryor? Fucking on drunk.
Bro, Taylor Port, legit. I'm not an angry drunk, but when I drink that shit, I feel like going to body slam somebody.
Is that why? Is that what Joe had that day to put him in the torture rack? He was hopped up on Taylor Port.
No, he just hates that.
Yeah, he was drinking Crown Royal, and Devin was talking crazy.
See, that's what now it makes sense. Now it makes more sense.
Hey, and the sky is blue. Devin talking shit. Color me shot.
Yeah, he was talking insane. I was like, yeah, that's what you get for talking what you were saying.
But so Roman Reigns, he doesn't want to defend his title against Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins, what's he done since WrestleMania?
He did the Ice
no.
Bucket Challenge.
No, he's feuded with Braun Breaker. Like, that's supposed to mean something. Like, that's like you're beating Little Steiner, who he beats himself every match because he's gonna kill himself every match. Like, what golden star is that? Like, so the storytelling is you and I, we used to be in the Shield. Get it? Remember that? We're like, that's all the story is. And LA Knight fucking cooked his ass this week. And he was like, brother, hey, little brother, let's get the same haircut. Let's get the same. Like, I'm like, LA Knight is straight up cooking Seth Rollins, and all Seth Rollins has to do is, I don't like you, but I respect you, with like his fake ass. What's his gimmick now? He doesn't want to do the drip thing anymore, so he just shows up in a combination of Columbine meets what?
Blade.
Yeah, not even Blade, because Blade will look better.
You never played this video game, but it's called The Darkness. That's a deep cut, if anybody know it. So let me use another reference. The Crow, I don't know, all them long ass trench coat.
It's how the devil would dress in movies to convince people he's a human. Like,
hey, remember the joke, Chris Rock? They don't want to play. What is the trench coat mafia? Trench coat mafia. I ain't got 5 friends now.
But so Seth Rollins gets this title shot against Roman Reigns. We completely skip Obafemi because he has to finish this feud with Brock Lesnar, and that's ridiculous.
You mean King Kong, as Paul Heyman called him?
Yeah, well, you can't hear it now because they bleeped it on Netflix.
Yeah,
that's
what he said. Happened, listeners. He called him King Kong.
I watched it, and then I was thinking about it, he did call him King Kong, but I ain't bad at eye at it.
Well, he said I'm not going to defend the point, but he said he struts down the aisle like he's King Kong. He didn't say it straight up, say Obafemi's King Kong, but he called him King Kong. Yeah.
I would have loved to know New Jack thoughts about that.
Hey man, King Kong ain't got shit on me.
The only reason New Jack's not in jail is because of Paul Heyman, so he wouldn't say shit about it.
You talking about then or now?
Then. The reason he was able to beat the mass transit case is because Paul Heyman defended him.
I ain't gonna say.
Not defended him like a lawyer, but like he was the one who was able to provide the jury with cause that New Jack was not innocent, but like, yeah, he did what he did, but he had a reason for why he did it.
I want to say this. A certain person I know could have got an interview before Vlad, and it'd be a final interview. But I ain't gonna say who. But he's close by.
You're talking about New Jack?
Yeah. Because he was living, he was living in a state, in the city, and he was living in Duval.
Stop saying that man was living in Jacksonville, man. That man was not.
He was living in Duval. They said it on the north side of the ring.
And were you just trying to say Eric without saying Eric? Like, what are you speaking in code for? It's 11.
He talking about me, bro. I never had an opportunity.
Well, either way, it's just like that's.
Yeah, I don't want that crazy dude in my crib. I'm like, man.
Well, he's right. He's right to have. Again, I had said there are 2 wrestlers I would never want to ever meet: Brock Lesnar or New Jack. I would literally run to the opposite end of the earth and meet them.
Yeah, because I just imagine, because that's when we was doing a podcast out of my house. I could imagine New Jack would be like, I'm staying here tonight.
Conor McGregor just quit the fight.
Oh wow.
What you mean?
Literally a minute in, he just quit. He's saying my leg is fucked.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's straight up is saying his leg is fucked because it's wow.
Wait, a minute into the fight, so he just walked in there, was like, I'm good, I'm straight.
Yep, 8 million or whatever he was. Yeah.
Hey, can that be my real Irish of the week?
Sure.
No, I respect. Hey, dog, I ain't fucked up by no chili. Let me get some chili real quick, because your dumbass Dana White keep paying me. So, hey, I can't fucking fight anymore. I hurt. My leg is hurting.
It's either maybe he tore his knee or something, but yeah, he's just straight. Now he's on the stool, but like.
And they paid him 3, if not more.
Like I said, I think it's 8.
Damn. He really hey, that's my nomination, bro. He ran. Hey, what's the term? He hit him with the fuck nigga feet. He hit Dana White.
And they're trying to show that when he throws. Oh my! The replay shows that when he throws the first kick, he lands on his leg at an angle where like Again, he hasn't fought in 5 years, so what's he gonna expect?
Nah, he ain't hurt, bro. That's that bullshit.
Oh my god! Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. Like I was literally had it on, and it's just he's standing up and he just points to his leg. He's like, I can't go anymore. Like, and it said 3:54 left in round one. Like,
Hey, then they said they couldn't sell out. Dana White punk ass said, man, we done sold out Vegas. I was like, dog, Vegas ain't been sold out in 10 years.
they couldn't sell out Vegas for WrestleMania. What do you mean?
Thank you. I'm like,
They
bro.
can't sell out Raiders games.
Yeah, well, for good reason, but yeah.
But get back to it. So, what do you think is the solution to fix the world title situation on Raw? Because I think we're all going to say just give up with Femi the title, but they clearly don't want to rush that because that's their WrestleMania plan for next year. But as Banks and I think you too have kind of agreed on, like, you can't have WrestleMania in Saudi next year because all the Saudi shows as of late have had piss poor attendance and no spectacle.
So and real quick, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, and before I say this, I'm gonna let you go, and but dog and Buddy ass said, "Hey man, they trying to shoot at me. Who? Iran? They ain't trying to shoot at you." And if y'all know what I'm talking about, Buddy ass up in the house. He said they trying to come after him now. I'm like, bro, y'all keep and y'all want to have this shit at WrestleMania, but all right, go ahead. My fault, Am. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. I mean, they gonna have it at Saudi next year. Like they keep making it a point that the Saudi show happening. I feel like they like announced it. Like they keep like announcing it. They're like, hey, that Saudi show happening next year. They do it like every other week. So it's happening, but as far as like, I don't know what they only way they can fix the heavyweight title is Roman just got to wrestle. Like he can't just be like PTO man and have a title. First of all, they just got to stop with the bloodline shit. That bloodline shit is legit the worst thing in wrestling right now.
Yeah,
it's like it's crazy because it used to be the best thing in wrestling. Now it's like the worst thing. It's like it doesn't make any sense, and it's like taking up time on both shows. Like it's taking like an hour on SmackDown for like why are they on SmackDown? Like all those wrestlers are. Only wrestlers that's a SmackDown wrestler is Solo. Like, why is the Usos and Jacob on like both shows now?
And legit, the only one that wrestles on SmackDown is Jimmy. Like, he just had Jimmy. That match with your man's Royce Keys, and he wiped his nose.
Yeah.
It boils down to, again, full circle with the Doomsday Talk, like something that was super popular and relevant and successful critically and commercially was the Avengers pre-Endgame and was the Bloodline pre-WrestleMania 40. So to try to run it back after you've had these failures since then, or not necessarily like everything that Roman Reigns has done since that Cody loss has been a failure, but obviously it's not been the same until the one match with CM Punk. It's probably been his best moment since losing the title to Cody. Because again, he doesn't want to do shit, but they put the title on him because they think he's a draw because they put him on as the main event when the event's already sold out and say he's the biggest draw on sports entertainment. Like, well, no shit. Anyone can be in the main event and the people are still going to sit there regardless of what match goes on last. That's what everyone's been taught to do. You could put fucking Maxine Dupree and fucking Nikki Bella as the main event, and people would still sit there and watch it. As we saw with Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee, people still sat there and watched that bullshit. So it's not the main event means something anymore like they used to. Because he tried to trick us by saying Umaga was a main eventer at WrestleMania when he clearly fucking wasn't. I'm never going to let that slide because that was fucking ridiculous.
The hair versus hair match.
So the reason they can't take it off him now is also some bullshit about. I think they locked into, okay, you went this whole year without being a champion. We're not going to keep prolonging that because it's going to show you can't do it. You can't be any other champion. You can't be an IC champion. That's not worth his time. He can't be tag champion. That's not worth his time. He can't just challenge random guys for random stories because he's not strong enough to carry stories that don't involve the title. So what else do? They force CM Punk to drop the title, and that makes CM Punk want to go home and quit, like he's known to do. And then he only wants to show up when he's gonna get another title in return. But I think the way that you could have fixed this straight up was Jacob Fatu should just took the title off him right away, and then they could have had this whole thing back and forth. Like what they're basically the roles could have been reversed, and like Roman now has to be Jacob's servant as long as Jacob's the champion, and you have to kind of prolong that until it could have worked where Jacob beats Roman for the title, then Jacob loses it to Obafemi, and then the story is like, well, I'm the guy who beat Roman Reigns. Can you beat the guy? Can you beat the guy who beat me? And that type of storytelling, which was the whole point of the Cody Rhodes story, which is, can you beat the guy who's beaten you? Because he's beaten everyone else.
Well, also too, this made Jacob basically be part of the NFTs. Like you just, you saying I love you, Roman. You basically kissed the ring for the other one.
Yeah, he's
and this,
neutered. He's a
and
neutered version of Jacob Fatu. He doesn't mean anything anymore. They took all, even though Amp was onto something, or like this character that he was getting over with got very repetitive after a while about cold jail cell. I got kids. Oh, like Amp was right about like the same cookie cutter promo he was cutting week after week. It worked the first 3 times. It's not going to work on the 8th time. And by trying to put him, like you were just saying, in the same role he was with the MFTs, it's like that's not the role he needs to be as this like reluctant bodyguard. The pit bull on the leash that you let go. Like he's better than that.
right, he got the personality for it. I mean, he could cut a promo solo. Me and you always say he's the funniest motherfucker in wrestling, just on facial expressions alone. But when you got the 2 guys that are better promos than a Roman, Jimmy, because I don't even know what the fuck Jimmy said. It seemed like anytime I see a clip of him talking, it's just, hey, Oos, you need to relax. But then I don't even know what he's saying now because I don't know what the fuck the drunker brother, the divorcee brother, I don't even know what he say now. What does Jay talk about now? Because I don't even see clips of him.
Jay ain't been on the show. He hasn't been on TV. It's just been Jay. I mean, yeah, it's just been Jimmy and like Jacob and Solo. Solo be on SmackDown. You don't ever see Smoke Solo on Raw. He be on Raw. I think he been on Raw like maybe a couple weeks ago, but like it's just basically Jimmy. Ever since that divorce announcement, it's just Jimmy and Solo. You know you ain't
Again,
gonna see Roman on TV.
Well, that's the
again. Go
the
ahead.
other reason is you're not just going to show up to not be involved in storylines. That he's not going to waste his time with this solo Jimmy LA Knight story. In his eyes, it's beneath him. He has to show up for the Seth Rollins segments, leave because he's not going to have a random Monday night squash match. At least AEW will give you that when you're the champion. Like just squash someone for 3 minutes so the people can say they saw you wrestle for one night.
I will say that. My fault, Davis. I will say that this is my 3rd AEW show I've been to ever. Dog, first of all, Tony was there. Shouts out to him. Dog, this motherfucker
Well, he
gonna have,
has to be.
he gonna have you work though. Like it's people, the Death Riders. I ain't expect that. I ain't expect to see Darby. He will have your ass work if you know you gonna show up. I will respect him on that. Hey, ain't no day off. Get your ass to the show. Now, be it that they only do 2 shows a week, and everybody ain't gonna be on every show every week, but he will have your ass working.
Yeah, I think that's more so on the people that choose to work. Like John Moxley and Darby Allin are guys who don't turn down matches. They're guys that are going to continue to work no matter what. Roman Reigns is the complete opposite. If they tell Roman Reigns, like, hey, it's going to get to the point where you only wrestle 3 times a year, he's going to be like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Thank you.
Well, they just researched his
and I
contract.
don't get
That's
to,
probably what's implemented.
and here's the other thing. You won't do any other movies because your ass can't act, even though everyone said you can act for 6 years. Like, oh, thank you even more. Like,
remember I said that shit years ago, like when around the time we started the pod and everybody's dick riding about that, like he's gonna go to Hollywood. I said, this motherfucker can't act, dog.
and I also feel like that's another reason they haven't taken the title off him. They want him to go to Jimmy Fallon and whoever else when Street Fighter
Bro,
comes out.
he ain't got no personality.
That's why, because it's like he's gonna have to promote Street Fighter, and it's like we got Roman Reigns. Who is he? Oh, he's a wrestler. But if he has the title, they can say we have the WWE champion, and his personality is like, what's What's my character? My family's my character. Like, he's Dom Toretto. That's basically what he is. Again, the whole point of that fucking Jacob feud was your kids and my kids and their kids and their kids. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about their kids. That's 40 fucking years from now.
Damn.
The company won't exist in 40 years, you dumbass.
Hey, he kind of right. Look, this is what I know about Bay Area people. They too damn blunt. They worse than us. But the fact that he's saying that, it's like, yeah, 40 years from now, it might not be no E. Like, all jokes aside, it might not be no fucking WWE 40 years,
And
which
to
is
hope
crazy
that
to
your
say.
kids become wrestlers, like, do better. You shouldn't want your kids to become wrestlers.
That's kind of a point. Like, you want them to land on their fucking neck a couple times. I've done it. It ain't
Yeah.
fun.
You're,
Just
look
have
at what
them
you look
be
how many
welders.
family members have died because of wrestling. That's the life you want.
Well, that's because them motherfuckers was fat. Come on now.
Well, and because of wrestling, Vince McMahon said, "Get fatter, get bigger." Like,
No, they Samoans, bro. They could drink some water and become fat.
but yeah, so that's I mean, at this point, and you can't do, and putting Seth Rollins in doesn't make it better. And Triple H doesn't see that. Triple H, he views Seth Rollins the way Daryl Morey used to view James Harden, like, he's my guy. I can't quit him. He's my guy. I picked him to be the chosen one. I stick through him no matter what. And
I will
that's been
say
proven.
that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. And then I got
No,
it.
it's just like, do you think Seth Rollins won't get injured in this match? Because I don't. Like,
No, he definitely, bro. He can't walk. The motherfucker can't walk, bro. He moves slow. He got 1,000 chops, and I've been saying that for years. But he done gained more weight. He did the ASL chop. Look, he only happy when he talking about football, NFL Live.
and he can't even talk football. Oh my God, you like the Bears? Whoop-de fucking do! Congratulations! Like,
Hey, we know me and Ep alone know 20,000 Bear
I was about to
fans.
say,
Shouts
you
out to
guys know
Scotty
real
Post.
Bears fans. They can talk better than him. Oh, he's like, Caleb Williams. He can throw the ball, can he? Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
Me and boy Scott, dog, this
I know
motherfucker
Scott,
know
yeah.
everything. He know everything. I'm like, God damn, Scott, okay, shit. Yeah, this is the staff name. I'm like, come on, bro. But nah, I want to say this. We live in a world where Dean Ambrose the best Shield member right now. Motherfucker, I seen him. This is my third time seeing him in person, which is crazy too, because he's always at every event I've been to. The motherfucker can still move. He can still move. He ain't got no problems. He ain't drinking no more. What Jim Cornette call him? Dick the Boozer. He clean now. Jim Cornette ain't shit. But
That's fucked up, bro.
no, he
To be
still
honest-
call him the Axe Dot, bro. If we all call Dot right now, he'll tell you. I got the clips right now. He still call him that. I'm like, bro, this man gonna pull up
Yeah,
on me, bro.
well, I mean,
all jokes aside, Dean Ambrose got slapped him in the face for that. That's
Yeah, no, legit.
Yeah.
Because it's
You gotta
like, bro,
slap
he
him
been
in the face.
clean now. You fucking with him. And then he'll talk about his wife a little bit. I'm like, hold on, bro. What you got going on?
But I think here's what we would all say. From a match standpoint, Seth Rollins, at his peak physical condition, was the best out of the three of them.
Absolutely.
And
No question.
But character-wise, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, best out of the three of them.
Yeah.
Peak 2000 through 2020, 2020 through 2024, Roman Reigns, best out of all of them. But as you just said, the one that's kind of had the best longevity is Moxley, not Dean Ambrose, Moxley. Because again, Dean Ambrose in WWE was too wacky, too up and down, too disappointing. Like every program he had, every title run he had, you always like, this is it. Which you can wonder why he got so upset and wanted to leave. Is like, and if it's me being the issue, then let me go out and prove I'm not the issue.
Right. Because obviously the chili didn't denigrate. It actually went up more. He getting cashed out now. He working less. Also, too, what I want to say was, dog, remember that year? What was this, like 2022 or something like that? Remember he was supposed to take a break? I don't think this dude is taking a break yet.
No, he did. Well, he took the break when he went to rehab. That was the break. That's what caused it.
That'll do it.
But don't forget what fucked it up was the irony of the CM Punk return.
Yeah. And then he
Was
had
that-
to come back. He didn't
he
have
had-
to, but I think he wanted to
Well,
come back.
he had to win back the title. He didn't have to, because again, Tony Khan literally could have picked Darby Allin that night and still didn't pick
Mhm.
him because that's who it was in the finals was him and Darby Allin, and he still picked John, which was just like, so the guy you just had lose it, like hold on a minute, like that's how it played out. Literally, it's like he lost the title to win it back, just to lose it again, and everyone's now in the sense of like hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. All these titles in both companies are hot potatoed. Except Roman
More
Reigns,
so
he
AEW.
grabs that bitch, he doesn't let it go because you got to come at home where he's at to come and take it from him. So,
More so
yeah,
AEW. They pass along the title that they don't hot potato around a lot is the women's title.
yes and no, they don't. It depends on who has it.
Oh,
'Cause
girl,
they
I have
tried
no idea who the fuck she is, bro. No disrespect.
Tekla.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well,
who
that's
she
why
is.
she has. That's why it's on her because it's just like she can keep it. No one really cares about her.
Nah,
But
give Willow that title. I need Willow to get that title. Give her the world title too.
no, but that's the issue. She takes the title off of her to give the title to Mercedes, and that's the problem with the Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk thing, which is like the goal after the mission they said after WrestleMania was CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. That's what they were gearing towards. But CM Punk, in his fragile mind, as John Moxley once said, was like, no, Roman Reigns has to give me the title back. And Triple H is like, this ain't your block anymore. That's not how it works over here. Like you can't just take don't you understand? You don't take the title from Roman Reigns. He takes it from you. And CM Punk said, well, I'm gonna go home. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
So he stays home, and the only way that they can create some drama in Saudi Arabia, or like more so placate to their likes and all that, is like make Sami Zayn champion. That'll get a good pop over there because nothing else will. And it's like okay, but then Sami Zayn has to come back. And literally the story is like, why am I wrestling on Raw? I'm a SmackDown superstar, like Amp just said. Like what? Like there is no brand split, or is there a brand split? There's not a draft, but Finn Balor's on SmackDown and Gunther's on SmackDown, and so who's on
He
what
need
show?
to be a main event.
Who?
Finn Balor. What is he? Dog, look, I know that's your man. All jokes aside, that's your man's, but legit.
Yeah.
Every time he about to get a little bit of motion, they like, nah, we cool, bro.
He had a fire match last night.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm never. See, I crack my jokes just to fuck with Davis, but he can work. He can talk.
He can have the matches, Amp, but like, do you ever expect him to do anything important?
No.
Well, they take it away
exactly. Yeah. And
he can talk.
And the time that you can do something important with them, they're like, no, let's just keep it on Cody Rhodes instead. Let's just keep it on Seth Rollins instead. Like that's what LA Knight is trying to fight for in the feud with Seth Rollins, is like, it's always you and Roman Reigns. It should be other people. Like he's literally trying to do this Somewhere Punk story as LA Knight, except so it's not as good, obviously. Which is why it won't catch on in that same way, even though he's over with the crowd, because the crowd likes to chant the same shit over and over. So you can't have. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't have Sami Zayn win the title for 9 days and then people now look stupid like, oh, I'm so glad they gave him his moment. His moment was to get fucked over. That's what his moment was.
Yeah.
His moment was bend over, boy. You know you're not going to keep this title forever.
Yeah. You know what the only thing is, and I'm gonna help Amp with this one because he gonna be like, yeah, turn it up. The only thing that could really make anything entertaining far as that title, the WWE title that Punk has, if he good, because health come first. If Kevin Owens is good, that legit will save this shit.
If it's Punk Owens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's gonna save it, because legit, I'm thinking like, I don't want to see him and Gunther again. Hell no. I don't, man, look, I love Gunther. I don't want to see him do shit right now. If you gotta go against Nick Aldis, come on, bro. It's break time.
Let me ask y'all a question. Like I was with y'all when y'all was saying the world title needs a bunch of help. I don't know. I feel like the WWE, the undisputed title, I feel like that's in good standing. I don't see nothing wrong. Punk could have like Punk, now that Punk back on SmackDown, it's like a laundry list of people. He can. I mean, you was just calling him Penn Balor. I mean, I should have copy wrote that.
Yeah, I think you were the first one to really put that out there, because
Bruh,
that
they had a good match a couple months ago. When they was out in Ireland.
they had two, and that was the point again of
Yeah.
like you knew damn well Finn Balor wasn't going to win those matches, even with the hometown thing. And like, because it's like it's not going to be Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania because that's not the match they spent the last year building, and that's the problem with wrestling. It's why Banks finally admitted, like, I know this shit because I said what's going to happen verbatim on Wednesday. Said there's two things: either MJF is going to retain, and the same plan that I said 3 months ago is going to carry out, which Will Ospreay wins the own cup, goes to London, wins the title in London because that's the story that they want to tell, or Kenny Omega wins, and Kenny Omega and him have the trilogy match in London for the title. Like, it's when it's that easy because the train tracks are right in front of you, you can't be mad that that's the road you end up on. So when WWE gives you the option of like Drew McIntyre beats Cody Rhodes for the title and loses it 3 weeks later, like, so what was the point of him winning? Just a surprise shock? Just to boost Cody Rhodes' accolades more? Just to what?
The second variation of it, because now you can't get back the title to Cody because Punk got it. The most popular guy over Cody has it. Not even merch sales, just the popular guy amongst kids and people our age demographic. So what does this crybaby ass motherfucker Cody Rhodes do now? Tough break, nigga. I don't care. But still, it's the point of what does he do now?
I mean, what he does is he probably loses to CM Punk, and then you can't say go and take the U.S. title off of Trick to then elevate Trick to the main event scene because obviously he's not ready in ring wise to do that.
And I'm gonna say this: he ain't more popping than Trick Williams. Fuck it, I'm gonna say that. I might sound stupid, but
to which audience though?
It was shit. Trick got motherfucking Wingstop commercials, and he be on ESPN every week like he play for a team. I know Cody got the merch sales and all that, cool, but I'm seeing kids of different demographics walking around with big ass fur coats like Trick.
No, what I'm saying is like who has the podcast with the company? Who is the guy that the company looks for as the new John Cena? Because Roman Reigns isn't John Cena, CM Punk, like Cody Rhodes. Like, who's the white savior of the company? That's the audience that Cody Rhodes occupies.
I get it because he wears Steve Harvey suits all the time, just like Dick Tracy. Whoop-de-doo.
So you can't have him fall off too far because what position he's going to be, which is why, like you said, like that's why Gunther seems boring because if he can't be the champion or if he can't be unstoppable, career ender, he's irrelevant. He has to go and feud with the general manager. He has to go and feud with commentators because that makes him seem powerful by comparisons that he beats up guys lesser than, which is why Drew McIntyre has to stay home because there's nothing better for him to do. If you're just going to book me like a bitch, I'd rather stay home.
Real. Because when he there, you're screwed me. Everybody
and that's more that the two characters they have are champions and guys that get screwed. Those are the only characters that exist. Champions and guys that get screwed.
Yeah. Then who was they trying to run? I remember it was Nick Aldis versus somebody. Was it Drew? Yeah,
it was Roman. It was Roman. Remember, they kept hinting that Roman and Nick Aldis would potentially go at it.
They were doing Drew also. They did Drew also.
Drew a little bit too, but it was that one Royal Rumble before they made it the Fatal 4-Way where Nick Aldis was like, oh, it was because he made a 4-Way where Nick Aldis was like kind of getting in Roman Reigns is like, you keep doing this shit to like irritate me and agitate me. Like, do you got a problem with me? Like the same thing like with the Gunter stuff. But it's just like what like Cam said. Like you actually have a roster full of guys. Like you have, I know Banks is off on, but like you have Carmelo Hayes, you have Finn Balor, you have guys that can fight a champion.
Look at the cruiserweights you naming.
You like fucking Baron Corbin? He sucks.
Look, but when he came back, hold on. When he came back, what happened? Everybody was turned up except for you. You hate motherfucker.
They turn
Everybody
up
was
for,
turned.
they would turn up for Hitler if he showed up. What do you
Whoa,
mean?
whoa! I can't edit that. It's too late.
What do you
I mean,
mean?
Paul.
Like they fucking turned up for Hulk Hogan every time he came back, except
That
the
when he
last
was in
one.
LA.
No, they did. No, they did.
Except that last
They
one, but
booed
like,
him out the arena.
And then he got up out of here permanently.
and these were also the people that were shitting on CM Punk for fucking 10 years, and they cheered him when he came back. So don't get into
No, they,
it.
bruh, no, they was.
Yes,
Now you lying. They was chanting CM Punk every day. That shit was annoying. You old enough to remember
y'all
that.
on Twitter are like, CM Punk is washed in AEW. CM Punk, yeah, he's been cooked in AEW. He shows up at War Games like, oh, the Savior is back. The Messiah, the chosen one. Thank you.
Was he not cooked in AEW?
He's cooked now.
No, he was
didn't
super
improve just because he takes some steroids. Y'all think he's better?
He was bro. He couldn't even get people up for the GTS, and then
He can't even get them up now.
He can now.
CM Punk got a 5-star match this year. He got one of them. He got a best match candidate this year.
That's because the guy he faced again can go when he wants to go.
And then that match he just had with Sami Zayn was like a point star off from being a 5-star
that match was bad. Amp. That match was not good. Oh,
that match was bad.
Yeah, it was a lot of just like
that's why you number 3 on my ranking.
Sami Zayn and him did all that huffing and puffing, and CM Punk did his fucking throwing punches, getting the crowd wild up, and Sami Zayn hits 2 GTSs, and it's like then CM Punk hits the haluva kick that he could barely get up. It's like that match.
Hey, that haluva kick was. I thought Punk was about to tear every ligament in his leg when he did
exactly.
That haluva kick.
So you can't say it was a good match if he was barely like trying to get his leg up.
Bro, he could. Remember they said I don't even think that haluva kick lifted over the second rope.
It didn't. And then remember they said Punk in the gym, he cocked it, but he came back the same thing wearing his little Applebee's shirt, halfway cut off.
Sami Zayn, his stamp, he has the mental to carry a good match, but stamina wise, he's just out of shape, cooked.
Bro, he built like a warehouse worker. That's why.
He's always been built bad. He was built bad as El Generico when he had no meat on the bones.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dog. What you want? Hey, we got to be honest, dog. I think people fail to realize that dude is up there in age, too. He ain't CM Punk age, but he up there. That's 20 plus years of ROH matches and shit with ladders and all type of shit. Why you think his man's hurt?
I'm gonna say this real quick about that the Punk and Zayn match. I liked it. People saying it's 5 stars and 7 stars. I think y'all boy Meltzer gave it 4.75. I think people were too horny to make it compare it to the Money in the Bank match with Punk and Cena. I think people were just trying to make it one of them
close to that. Wow, that's not even the same fucking ballpark as that match.
Yeah, I mean, after the match, because Punk was doing all the mannerisms, he was doing the blow, the kiss, he was jumping in the crowd and all that.
That's because that's.
I mean, they calling it the summer of Punk right now.
They say that every year. You're right, Ant, but they say that every year is the summer of Punk.
But that's
in June, it's called the summer of Punk.
But that's my point of being trapped in the doomsday nostalgia of it all, and like trying to repeat the steps that came before. We're trying to recreate the same energy as Money in the Bank 2011 is like, you've seen A New Hope, here's The Force Awakens, and people are like, it's the same movie, but you've just updated some things. They're like, exactly. And that's why people are like, okay, it's all right, but it's not better than the original. But at the same time, I didn't think the fucking MJF Kenny Omega match was all that great, and he's probably going to say it's 4.5 or 5 stars. And I'm like, it's the same exact thing. Like, 1, Kenny Omega's fucking cooked.
Yeah, no, 2, out of everybody we just talked about, it's
2,
over.
Here's every MJF match. Let me act like I'm not going to do anything for the first 3 minutes. Let me run to the crowd for the first 10 minutes. Let me come back. Here's the ring. Here's the low blow. all that. I'm going to do one crazy spot, even though I contradict myself about I don't need to do crazy spots because I don't need to injure myself. And then I'm either going to
He
win or I'm
always
going to
injured too.
lose.
Now he got a leg injury.
Because he's on the gas. What do you mean? He's got torn quads like
Exactly.
Triple H did. But
And
I
then
didn't think that
everybody
match
be
on
gassing
Wednesday.
him up. And the Jinder
Yeah.
Mahal said, man, he up there with Ric Flair, the Rock Stone Cold. I'm like, man, why y'all be on this? I almost messed up. Why y'all be on this dude meat so much, man?
But the fact
Like,
that these
I
two
watch
matches.
AEW. Real quick, me and you watch
Yeah, go ahead.
AEW. We've been watching for years. Hey, dog, I'm sorry, I just don't see it, bro. It's the same promos. He shade room promos. I heard that your wife got messed up. That's how it sounded in my mind when he say it. He don't say it like that. Obviously, he say it with his New York accent and them people the way they would say it. But every week he always say, "Your wife's a bitch." It sounds like he be gossiping every time he talk. He sound
Oh, it
like my
does.
damn, I keep about to mess up. He sound like my coworker that me be doing this, and he a man. That's what he be doing too. I heard such and such was over here was sleeping with such and such at work. That's what MJF do with every promo. It sound like the T.
Yeah, that's what his gimmick is. Is like I'm going to mention real life stuff because
It's
get it, the
Cherry Pet.
internet exists.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they call it. Y'all gotta. Maybe I'm just stupid. Somebody in the comments, maybe y'all tell me. So what makes him generational? And I've been watching this dude for 6 years. What makes him generational?
Is that he adds bitch, mark, shit, all of that mixed into it. He's Vince Russo combined with CM Punk. That's all it is.
Let me get on Xbox Live right now. I'll call it. I can hear that right now.
But those are the people that are saying he's the greatest. Are those people that live on Xbox Live?
The ones that don't wash their ass, I see.
But no, I didn't think that match was as great as people thought it was too. So that was like the fact that these two matches coincided this week was hilarious to me. Of like CM Punk returns, wins the title like this is the last thing that needs to happen. Then Kenny Omega wins the title like this is even the further from the last thing that needed to happen.
Yeah.
Just because the story of Kenny Omega is maybe I am done. Maybe I do need to hang it up. Like, yes!
Yeah, bro, you be damn near about to literally shit on yourself every match. Yeah, you might need to hang it up. When you got a doo-doo like a pigeon, it might be time to call it, bro. When you got vertical, might be time to go. Well, he ain't got it no more, but when you had vertical for all them years, might be time to call it. When your shoulder still fucked up, knee still fucked up, back still fucked up, it's time to go. And damn, this ain't gonna get monetized because I done cussed too much.
No, here's the thing, Egon. Andrade was cooking both of them because he's the better wrestler right now.
Yeah, it's crazy to say that.
No, it's not because he was a better wrestler in the last 6 years. And Tony Khan didn't know how to use him the first time. And then he goes to WWE, and then Triple H is like, you speak Spanish? You don't work in this company if you speak Spanish. You go to AAA if you want to speak Spanish.
Yeah, AAA it just went off.
So
he would have been God in AAA. This version.
Why do you think he doesn't want to work there anymore? Because he knows that he's done that already.
He kissing the fat girls and making them cry.
So I mean, at least though with AEW's side, they're at least gonna put the title on the guy who won the title shot. Unlike WWE, the fact that they're like King of the Ring gets you a title shot, Obafemi. Because Io Sky is going to get hers, but Obafemi gets fucked over by his. That still pisses me off more than anything, because then they're going to have money in the bank, and they're probably still going to screw him out of the title shot with that.
No, she might be the. Go ahead.
No. What do you want to say about Io Sky?
She might be the most successful Japanese worker ever, bro. Even over Asuka and Nakamura. She wins all the time.
Okada. No, Okada is more successful than her.
No, I'm talking about in the E. I shouldn't specify in the E. She win all, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. She win all the time.
Because that's his chosen one.
And I wonder why. No, I'm not saying she's bad. I like her, but I'm just wondering why. Out of all these Japanese workers, why is she the one?
It's because she was younger than Asuka when she showed up. That's why. And she was able to play face and heel better.
Yeah,
let me ask y'all a question.
And she barely put on bad matches. And even though her English is not the best, she's not that bad on the mic. When she do because of the promos, You understand what's going on, and it's entertaining.
I don't know what be going on. She doing this shit, and that's all I be hearing.
Okay,
This
all
shit.
right. So, and
All
you
right,
want to say
come on, man.
you ain't racist to Asians.
Come on, man. Say what you had to say, Banks. That's crazy.
I don't even remember now. Y'all done fucked me up, bro.
Come on, bro. You know better
Colorist
than
and
that,
racist
bro.
to Asians. Look, that's who you are.
I ain't saying
Come
nothing about
on, bro.
December.
But yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, the whole episode of Raw was a bad one to begin with because the tag title match was literally straight from the Attitude Era. It started, the brass knuckles were thrown in, Maxine Dupree hits a low blow, and they switched the titles. I'm like, did I turn in Raw's War from '99 or like what the fuck just happened?
They see, I'll say some freaky shit. Uh, yeah, I don't see. That's what Brian Breaker. That's what you gonna do the rest of your career. You're gonna be a tag champ. You might get the heavyweight title when nobody cared. Nobody cared not.
No,
Man, listen,
he will never be world heavyweight champion. I think
you
Triple H is
shitting
like,
me.
no, Triple H runs that company, and he's like, you're a fucking idiot. There's no way I'm gonna give you the title.
So you think his cousin gonna get the title before him, and he ain't even made it to the league yet? Because you know that Saints,
he probably won't ever make it to the company.
he gonna make it. To, bro, that Saints team is gonna be like a day, bro. You on the Saints in that division, bro? Y'all gonna be the least successful team in that division.
It's
The
the
Panthers gonna be better than them.
It's literally the worst division in football. He can stay on that team for 4 years at this point.
Not with the Saints. Not with this. Not don't do it,
Yeah.
bro. It's the Saints. They cut people for less. For you trying with effort on the trash ass Saints. Oh no, we don't
act
want
like
effort.
they produced a 10-win team last year in that division. The fucking 8-win fucking Panthers won that division. Any team.
No, but that's what I'm burying. You know, I'm burying the Saints right now, right? I hate the Saints. That's not even my division.
He could be the worst player on the Saints, and they could still win with that team. That's how bad that division is.
If the I know this ain't football talk, but we almost there. And NITECAP don't do football talk no more. They want to. One guy want to be the smartest person in the room, and they ain't recorded in 2 days, so I got to post a thing on meme about that. And then the other one,
they're recording right now.
What they? Hey, so when I say something about boxing, I know because my granny said
because the World Cup games and the McGregor fight was going on. That's why they're recording tonight, Banks.
Yeah.
No, they record. Dog, it could be goddamn a Sunday with nothing going on. It could be Sunday service. This dude want to be the smartest dude talk about it. So the pastor 1912, he orchestrated all this. So they could be do you not listen to me? God damn it. Do you not listen to me and not bash this podcast every single day? Because they record every single day about nothing every single day. They gonna find a reason. The World Cup about to be over. Guess what? We supposed to be getting in training camp with the NFL. Dog, they ain't took a break yet. I'm telling y'all, Chad might forget a team. He might start talking about like the Texan Oilers. His brain's so fried. Hey, boy.
They actually got shit to talk about today.
Hey, boy. Did Bill Parcells? Didn't he play quarterback, boy?
Hey, boy. Conor McGregor, ain't that boy from the Highlander movies? Ain't that James
That's probably what he would
Bond?
say, yeah.
Yeah, 007.
Hey, that boy Conor ain't but charmed, boy. I ate some of them. They good. I put them on my Big Mac.
Did he play at Notre Dame? Did he?
Is he the logo boy?
Yeah. No, but it's to the point where the whole show is bad because the only good part was Obafemi's promo, and that's what I mean. Like, you have literally a star in the making, and you have to sideline him because Brock Lesnar's career is over? Question mark.
No, it's been over 10 years, and Brock Lesnar is one of my favorites ever.
And then you go into Chad Gable and Dragon Lee versus Ethan Page and Rusev, and I just gotta say this: like, first of all, Rusev has tricked all y'all for fucking 10 years. He always has to coast off as someone else to get relevant. And because Ethan Page can't do anything on his own either. they just use each other for barely mid-card relevance. Like the gimmick is Ethan Page is doing the same thing that Rusev Day was, except without saying Rusev Day. And fucking poor Chad Gable, who did all that fucking hard work with the El Grande Americano, is stuck and can't even get the fucking IC title. It's just ridiculous.
Cause dog hating on him, bro. That's why I think people fail to realize this motherfucker Triple H is triple bypass has always been a hater, bro. Then now forever is the intro. He's always hated on people that's better than him, and that's most people that's been better than him. So why would he try to have the guy that got over in AAA when they switched his gimmick 20 times to put him over here in AAA when he got some motion? Then he had a candidate for match of the year, but then they want him to go back over here. Then he respected Luchas, but then now he can't get an IC title that he was supposed to won the second time when he had the rematch with Gunther.
Exactly. And that was another one of that, like they just can't pull the trigger on time when it's needed.
Yeah, like dog. I mean, now you can't give him the U.S. champ if you want to make. You can make some out of that, but now you can't do that because the U.S. title shit. Trick got the U.S. title pop. Like no, like I crack my Carmelo jokes. He nice, but when he had it, he was just doing the run, the gauntlet or whatever.
That's what that title was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the workers' title, but with Trick got it, it's just.
John Cena made it the workers' title with the U.S. Open Challenge. It was not always the case prior because Dean Ambrose literally had the worst U.S. title reign of all time. It was almost a year and no one can remember
it. I think that was Dean Malenko. If I'm not mistaken, Dean Malenko was U.S. champ.
No, when the Shield had all three titles, Dean Ambrose held the U.S. title longer than they had the tag titles, and he only defended it ever like 3 times.
Yeah, no, they had a stat where he had like the title for like 90 days and he ain't even like defend it.
It was the original era of what happens now, where you're a champion and you don't defend it. Yeah, but it's ever since the U.S. Open Challenge, the U.S. title really has become like the workers' title more so than the IC title. But when Dragunov and then like you said, Carmelo Hayes has it, it has to become that like it's not story driven. It's match driven, which isn't going to create a lot of like respect in terms of like attention to the person itself or the match itself. Because if you see a title change, so what? And if the guy retains, so what? But you give it on someone like Trick, who has the charisma that the title really doesn't mean as much, but his charisma is what gets you to pay attention to it.
Yeah, because now he put the fur on the title, which is some Austin Powers.
Yeah, that looks horrible.
It
literally looks like a TNA title.
Yeah, the replica's gonna sell though, dog.
Like the beautiful people had that title in TNA.
They not selling that damn.
They
will.
They will sell that.
You think the WWE gonna sell that first title?
Yeah.
Yes.
They sold the Daniel Bryan title.
The weed title.
Yeah.
Nobody bought that shit.
They're gonna buy this fur title because it's unisex. That's why
they sold the Fiend title.
We know somebody that bought that.
And nobody bought that shit.
No, and we know somebody that bought it.
Somebody paid $2,000 for the Fiend title? That bill was a couple thousand.
Did he buy it? No, I think he did buy that. We'll talk off here.
Ask them, do they still have it right now? I bet they don't. They probably pawned that shit.
Probably so. But it was during the pandemic. Everybody was getting chilly. Yeah. But King Davion, let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. Hey, bro. Get ready to learn. What's the boy name again? The ego. You just said his name, and I don't give a fuck about him.
Ethan Page.
Yeah. Guess what? Ethan Page about to win that.
No, he's not. No, it's gonna be because Gable's from Minnesota, so they'll do Gable and Penta.
So then he gonna beat the Mexican, but now he the baby face that's saying
no, because again, like they don't book people to win in their hometowns, as Bailey has often told us.
Well, she about to get up out of here anyway because she been posting shit. She took the hint. Hey, baby, look, you look good, but we want you to get the fuck up on. You go over there with your girlfriend.
They don't tell her she looks good. You know that.
Motherfucker, I would. Hey, man, I want you to stay here. Baby wants you just stay. But nah, you got to get on. Go over there with your girlfriend.
Settle down.
I mean, you want me to post that Marlon Wayne's video?
Have some class, okay? Have some class.
You want me to do that? You want me to post the In Vogue video?
And said, now Kith.
Hey, what? Hey, what Boosie said? Two red
Too
bones
bad.
kissing in the back seat.
Damn
Two
shame I was
red
thinking about
bones.
that song.
You know what's funny? Boosie in Jacksonville right now, and my cousin that be on the pod, he hit me up and said, "Let's pull up." I said, "I don't feel like getting shot tonight.
Yeah.
I'd
A
rather
Boosie show on
record."
Jax? Nah, bro. Somebody gonna die, unfortunately.
It's Boosie and Webby, so yeah, somebody
And it's
definitely.
Duval
Oh,
Day.
when y'all would play that Angela Gee.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you gonna hear Boo?
And
Man, hey man, we you know me and Boo, we out here by Daytona Beach, man. You know, we gonna man. Travis like Sweet John. We about to go ahead and man do this show real quick. Get the fuck on out here, man. You know.
you,
And it's Duval Day. Yeah.
yeah, you mentioned Travis Hunter again. I'm on your ass, man. Mention Travis Hunter and them seizures, man. I'm on your
Stop
ass.
this shit. Let's see if I get on your ass. Bitch,
And
stop
then
bitching Jack's fishing strip for I get on your ass, man.
yeah, and then Duval Day got rained out, so yeah, them niggas is mad. So I'm standing out.
What happens on
That's
Duval
why
Day?
I don't know if y'all notice, and I keep turning. I'm hearing boom, boom. I think it's fireworks, but I'm
We
not
hope it's
sure.
fireworks.
I
Yeah.
hope it's fireworks
No.
because I keep hearing boom,
what's supposed to
boom.
happen on Duval Day? Is it just like a block party or some type?
Yeah, it's like a little event. It's an area in Jacksonville called Moncrief. It's a Moncrief Park, huge park. Lil Duval, he like rented out. He like everybody can do like anybody can do vending. Just post up, and so it's like 20,000 people just posted up today. So and he do it every year. I think he's been doing it like the past 15 years. Matter of fact, the city tried to stop it last year because he used to do it on we got an Ave called Florida Ave. It's like in the hood. He used to do it out there every year. In the city, we had got a new mayor. Fuck her, Donna Deegan. I don't know why she the mayor. She used to be a damn news anchor. But she tried to stop it, and like the city like revolted. And they put it on they put it in Moncrief Park. So I've been a couple times. It just be too damn hot. And I had some stuff to do today in the studio. And I was going to just go out there maybe like an hour or two. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just go out there an hour or two, do some networking. As soon as I was about to step out the door, just start pouring down raining. I was like, man.
That's good.
But I'm looking at IG. It looked like it. It looked like when it wasn't raining, it was definitely a time out there. So I'll be out there next year though.
You sure you still looking at fireworks? Somebody about to line you up, motherfucker. You just keep looking around.
I think they're fireworks. I think they're fireworks.
That's them damn horror movies playing in your head. That's why you keep looking around. You in that studio by yourself.
Yeah, I don't know about in y'all areas, but do they once 4th of July hit? Well, I'm hearing fireworks for a month straight.
No, yeah. I haven't heard. Well, last weekend I was in Dallas, but I swear when Kiki and I were in her apartment pretty much all day, and I didn't hear any fireworks. I swear.
You ain't no fireworks?
No, or unless we didn't even have her TV on like that loud. Like, but I swear we didn't hear anything. That was like.
Shout out Spliff Poppy in the chat. He from Duval. He said it was hotter than 2 squirrels in a wool sock. Yeah, Duval Day hot as shit. And I think it might have been hotter this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like 108 degrees today.
God damn, yeah. Ain't no Duval Day.
Yeah. But that bit always be hot, bro. You just got post up with two cold ass Powerades. You be good.
And no shirt.
I can't remember. So have you been kind of a proponent that you hope is it Knicks Jaguars Stadium? Is it going to be domed or is it going to be open roof? It's
gonna be dome but retractable roof.
Okay, but have you always kind of been on the side of like pro dome or like just keep it open? Because are you like a fan of like playing like using the heat to your advantage, using the rain to your advantage, stuff like that?
Man, I'm not no offense.
Because I know Earl is like number one. Like every stadium should have a dome.
Yeah, I am the same. I was about to say no offense, Davis, but that's for honkies. The people that be like, we need the elements and all that.
I'm not. I think to
I love the cold tundra.
I'm not gonna do the
shit up,
Michael
bro.
Irvin thing, yeah, but like the whole point of it, like if you want to make it arena football, then that's what it is. But like,
Man,
yeah,
fuck
but
that
like,
shit, man. Put a dome, bro. I'm not about to. I don't know.
I'm slipping, I'm sliding, I'm doing like.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be at a game and it's 20 degrees outside, man. Fuck that shit.
When's it gonna be 20 degrees in Jacksonville? Like that's the
I mean,
games
not
we get.
Jacksonville, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
exactly.
I'm just saying in like some places. But
Yeah.
I do agree that like every place don't need like a dome because like okay, the Green Bay, for example, that's just like I feel like that's like
That's the
man
normal
league
place that
football.
should have the dome in everyone's opinion because it's like it's
Yeah,
too damn cold.
but
Like
yeah, like
or that and
once
the
like yeah, once like Minnesota got a dome, it's like damn, shit changed.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like and everyone, it's the ultimate like. Yes, it would make everything purely even
Yeah,
team wise, but also it takes away that extra like element to the game to make it trickier, to make it more entertaining or less entertaining because that one Browns Bears game from this past season when it was -20 and they're like catching this football is going to be impossible
yeah.
because I'm not catching a frozen brick. Like, are you insane? Thrown by Caleb Williams or Shedeur Sanders? Like, fuck no, they got something to prove. I ain't catching this.
Yeah, because I done been to like a Jaguar game and it was like 105 degrees out, and I'm like, bro, this is some bullshit. And it was I done been to a 105-degree game and we fucking David Garrard was our quarterback and we was getting our ass beat. So
So I
yeah,
made it even worse.
I done been to Jaguar game pouring down rain and I went to the I've been to like we stopped going of course, but we used to go to the monster truck rally every year. That shit used to pour down rain every year.
Yeah.
We soaking wet every year.
Yeah, the only time I've been to what is now Oracle Park, where the Giants play, was when the monster trucks were there, and it rained then, but we were where our seats were under scaffolding, so like we weren't getting sold on. But yeah, no, like I said, because like you just said, the only professional football game I've been to was when the the Niners faced the Vikings 3 years ago now, and it was closed off. And that's the first time I've been to US Bank, and it's a really nice stadium there. But yeah, I mean, I had been to where they used to play. No, I hadn't been to the. Yeah, it's right. I think where they played temporarily in between to get built was where the University of Minnesota plays. But I went there to see a soccer game, and it was a nice kind of old stadium. But yeah, I think it's got its advantages to open roof or closed roof, but at the same time, like yeah, if everyone has domes and like it's obviously never gonna create rescheduling because of weather, like what happens with most Bills games in December or rain games and all that elements of like oh you can't even throw the ball, you can't even catch the ball, and the potential injuries along with that element. But yeah.
Hey, Chloe, I go to Lambeau Field. Trust me, I want to die by being there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's damn near a Trump rally when you go there.
Mm-hmm. Bad and a bad team.
What else y'all want to talk about? What else? I'm trying to think if there's something that came up recently that I would want both of your opinion on because I haven't listened to the last episode y'all just done. Shit.
Yeah, I still gotta listen to the bonus with you and Joe.
Yeah, me and Joe dropped a 3-hour bonus the other day.
I'll listen to it on my ride to DC. Actually, I'll listen to it in the morning. But shit, I can't think of nothing, brother. And I ain't even trying to call to go home because I gotta I gotta get ready to leave in 2 hours. But
y'all ain't doing no Jay-Z talk.
Here's the
want to talk
thing.
about the Jigga
Man.
What type of conversation do you want to have about Jay-Z? Are you for what he's doing, or are you kind of one of the people?
I love it, bro. I'm actually kind of pissed. I ain't go. Night one, yeah. I was watching night one, like on like all the clips and whatnot. Oh, like damn, I should have went. But like tonight, because I really fuck with the Blueprint one. That's like one of my favorite. That's my favorite Jay-Z album, bro. What you about to say, Dave?
No, I'm saying so. Him doing if he was to expand this like a full classics tour,
yeah,
that's something like you'd be for.
Yeah, I would go. And I'm not a big fan of the stage presence, but I would go.
Yeah, definitely if it was close. But it's just something about it just being in Yankee Stadium. It's just something about going. And I don't know how often you've been to New York, Davis, but I used to go to New York all the time. So yeah, it's just something about
That's
New
where you're
York.
from, son.
I ain't from no damn New York.
Davis went one time. That was 5 years ago when he met up with us, and he almost got lined up. They almost packed him out.
Who? Stop making shit up. Who was gonna pack him?
Hey man, I ain't gonna say no name, but the little homie, the little heavy
Oh, the guy who was mad that I didn't acknowledge him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna sock you out. But it was like, nah, dog. This out your jurisdiction. You with some heavy hitters right now.
You talking about baseball? You talking about baseball, man?
Baseball.
No. There was literally a guy like at the end of the night was like mad that I had like blocked him on Twitter and ignored like stuff from it.
Yeah, he was like, "Why you blocked me?"
You were already gone at that point, Banks. Again, Banks did the whole Irish goodbye.
I did that to the homie earlier.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't say nothing. I just got up. I said, I ain't even do this. Now I just get up. Everybody know. I think I did that to. I think I did that to everybody. I'll just get up and I don't say shit and be out.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah, you do it too much. He did it. He pissed me and Joe off when we went to Atlanta. Me and Joe, we about to go. We about to leave and we about to go back to Jacksonville. So we in the Airbnb, bro. Me and Joe just chilling. We packing. We like, man, what's taking this nigga Bank so long? So we like, all right. So we load up the car. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Banks. I'm like, I'm about to eat this breakfast though. So I sat down, ate breakfast, and then like me and Joe started talking and shit. Like we like, bro, what is taking Banks so long? I like, I'm about to check what's going on. I look in Banks' room. Banks is gone. He's not in the Airbnb no more. I hit Banks, so I was like, hey Banks, where are you? Big fella. I had to dip out this morning, big fella. I'm like, bro, you couldn't say nothing, man. You couldn't be like, bro, I'm leaving before y'all. I was like, man, we could have hit the road about 40 minutes ago, man. We legit thinking this man Banks taking a shower, getting ready. But I could have sworn. I don't know if we asked him like what was his plan the night before. We couldn't have.
Yeah, y'all did. And I told you I was going to the airport. I ain't say what time, but I'm going to the airport.
Oh, you did say you going to the airport, but I thought you was going to the airport in Jacksonville. I thought I had to take you to the airport.
No, that's $400 one way somewhere.
Yeah,
Jacksonville, the most expensive airport in America.
I didn't think you was going to the airport in Atlanta. So,
and I had to go. You know what I mean? I had to go fly something else in real quick, brother.
Jeez,
you shouldn't talk. I usually don't talk with women unless I'm.
See here, and that's it. Let's spend the last couple 15, 20 minutes so
I'm out of here.
Speaking baconese about like what's it like to be around in person and all of that, because really we should be doing this in person. Like I said, I want to try to get out there within the next couple of months so we can do
set it up
a show in person with all y'all. But the same thing happened when we were all in Dallas for WrestleMania in 2022, where we leave to go to Wale Mania, and then probably 40 minutes later, we're all like, "Where's Banks? Where's Banks? Anyone seen Banks? No, he must have left. How do you get there?" And then like we get back to the Airbnb, and Banks are like, "What's up?" And like, how'd you get back? And Banks like, "I walked." And they were just astounded that he walked all the way back home. And that's where I'm like, I just did the. What do you want me to say? Like, what can I say? Like, that's just how he is.
If people don't see me, if we kicking
they're thinking like, did he get kidnapped? Did something happen? Like,
they gonna be pissed off. Anybody ever try to kidnap me, we can't even take nothing from this motherfucker. We don't want none of his organs.
But at the same time, this was the time where like, and I had known Banks almost a year and a half at that, just under a year and a half at that point, and he does this all. I got it like that. The women come to me. I don't go to them. The women they just be throwing themselves at me. I don't even be trying like that. And somehow I get them.
That's funny.
Literally 5 minutes we walk into Wally Mania, a girl and him are talking. I'm like, you know what? All right, I gotta give him credit. He proved it to be.
True. This is a lie, people. I ain't got no females, bro.
Yeah. And then he was saying the same thing about y'all trip to it. That same trip to Atlanta that you talked about. He's like, it's it's something about the city. It's something about the women in the city. It's like a magnet to me. It's how it goes. I don't even try. Like, and I'm dressing like Mick Foley, and it happens.
Hey man, speaking of the Shield, me, him, and Joe in a Halloween party. Sierra Hotel.
I was the only besides the brief footage I saw that y'all talked about on the Patreon about not being there was I wanted to be in the Airbnb when y'all talked about Joe giving you the Ray Lewis speech about y'all better be excited when the bitches get here. I want to see. Oh, yeah. I don't want to see none of that shit. Like I was like. That's what I would have laughed my ass off of him being like, none of that lonely shit, none of that ignoring them shit. Y'all better be excited when the bitches get here. But
yeah, when he did, I was like, damn, I be scaring the hoes. I was like,
right. Yeah, he was dead serious too. He damn near was about to grab us by the arm like we some children.
Yeah, as soon as he came back in the Airbnb, he was like, where Banks at? I'm like, damn, you know the room.
He literally just like, you missed your assignment. That's your man. You stick to your man. Like,
I'm like, it's two of them, and one of them is a fucking weirdo. What you want me to say? And it's not the one you talking to, Joe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Banks doing the Irish goodbye. It's just a thing for like, who you trying to piss off with that? Like, Banks like, oh great, now we gotta wonder. Like again, like. You don't call, you don't write. You had us worried sick. Like,
true story. I did this to this female and her parents 2 years ago on Everything I Love. They still, well, I don't talk to the bitch no more, but she was mad. I'm like, bro, that was a week ago. You still upset about that? You spelled it.
It's the scene from Goodfellas. Like, where have you been all night? You don't call. You just stay up. And like, who does that? What kind of person? You hear that, Henry? Henry,
bro, I started walking out just like Henry Hill. I said, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. They'll be all right. They tough. They old. They grown.
That's your version of Henry Hill. I'm the version of Henry Hill where, like, again, the reason I couldn't juggle two women at the same time is when he's like, I gotta worry about getting wrecked on the street. I gotta come home to this. That's why I could never juggle two women at the same time. Like, you were mad. I'm with some other bitch and you want to put a gun in my face about it? Like.
Is you a fat girl, bro? You ain't got to worry about all that. They're going to hold you down. Literally.
I'm paying her rent and this house's rent. I can't do. What do you want? You want to kill me for it? Like,
with a fat girl, you ain't got to pay no house, bro. They got money. You know, big bitches keep
getting money. A fat girl, me or you? Huh?
I like fat bitches. What that mean?
No, we know what type you like.
No. Boy, it's out the mud, boy.
But the Jay-Z thing. So, all right. So when it comes to Jay-Z now, do you just want Jay-Z to be Jay-Z? Like, just get on stage and rap, not do any of the other shit?
Damn, shut up and rap instead of shut up and dribble.
Yeah, I think at this point,
whoa,
because as
whoa.
What are you gonna watch the
That's what racial profile.
All right.
Only thing I don't like about Jay-Z, he didn't do it tonight. Well, at least I don't think he did it tonight. I didn't watch the full thing. I don't like them corny ass like them freestyles he been doing. All those shit's been like
trash.
Basically. Yeah,
Joe said that too. Trash.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a corporate man. I'm a bit whatever he be saying. I'll be like,
he don't be talking about shit and go Kaepernick and Appernick. It's like Death Poetry Jam.
But that's
him cutting off his hair and grown men up here getting moist because he cut off his hair.
So is that what you want to see from him? Strictly for to just get on stage, rap, or be a husband and a father?
Yeah, just perform the old shit, like.
Yeah.
But you know this is a roll-up. I've been telling people for months, all of this is a roll-up.
Obviously, because the HBO, and that's something. Are you going to watch the HBO interviews with Rick Rubin that are coming up?
Wait, he got interviews with Rick Rubin?
Yeah.
We talked about that on the last one. We're like, it was part of this whole thing of like this, because we talked about why Mahershala Ali hasn't done shit, and like Daniel Kaluuya is like executive producing these interviews, and he hasn't done shit since his Oscar win either. Is why I brought that up with it. But yeah, like it's gonna be, I think they said 8 parts or 5 parts, 5 or 8 parts.
I didn't know it was gonna be that many parts. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is Last Dance. What the fuck?
I think that's the point. Yeah. But like
Okay.
with Rick Rubin basically just saying like, "Yep, yep, you're right, 100%, yeah, yep." Him doing the Paul
Right.
Heyman thing, like, "Yep, yeah, you're never
Well,
wrong." Yeah.
the Paul Heyman thing. Where you want to go with this
Why
conversation?
you think I said it that way? He's
Yeah.
a yes man.
Well, I was going another way with the Paul Heyman and Rick
I'm
Rubin
going the
conversation.
same way. Like he's a yes man because he knows where the money is. Like so, but
Yeah.
Why do they
because
know
the
where the
me
money is?
because this is what I've been arguing about with the Jay-Z thing with Kiki is that like it is irritating that he does want to like be mad at everyone for like calling him out on the shit that like you wouldn't call anyone else out about that shit, would you? Like, yeah, we would. Like, so don't act like you can't be above it all because just because you're Jay-Z or just because you're married to, like you're not Teflon from it. That's the thing that
Man,
bothers
just
me
drop the
about
fucking
that
album.
stuff.
All this mysterious shit, cutting your hair and all. Man, just drop the album.
I mean, you know why
Cool. Do the
Kiki always
documentary
said
album.
But
I
the
don't like
cut,
sit.
I don't
I was
care
about to
about
say,
none of that shit. You talking about Basquiat?
real quick,
No, no,
the cutting the hair has always been his that's one of his things he do for every single album. He grows hair out, and then when he cut it, the album coming out. He's literally done that since Reasonable Doubt.
I don't, bro. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I ain't into all that. Just give me the music, bro. I'm boring.
but I mean, I don't
Like
throw the
remember,
humiliation ritual thing like a lot of people do when it comes to people doing stuff. But he cheats on Beyonce and immediately starts to grow out the hair and then to this crazy length now, and then now it's because like when I said he's back in album mode, but at the same time, like I always was telling he it was just like she was making him look this way as like a punishment because she's been around him in the whole like the process of like it went from this stage to this stage to this stage. That's what I mean. Like she's had some involvement, I think, with this version of his hair process compared to the previous ones, or maybe she always has, and it wasn't as magnified because their marriage wasn't on the type of radar that it was since Lemonade. But that's how I just view it. But she doesn't agree with me about everything. But also, she doesn't agree with me with the other takes that I've said about him. About he literally starts Tidal just to break it himself away from it. What 2-3 years later, because his mission was to take on the music industry after he couldn't get a bigger foothold in it. So he's done the things that again in the way people criticize CM Punk about being hypocritical, and it's the idea of like can't you allow someone to grow and to be a bigger person or be a different person, but at the same time like it's you can't always just walk back your actions by saying I was younger then, I was dumber then, or I know better now and stuff like that. Like kind of have some morals or some like hey, I was dumb in the moment, I probably shouldn't have said it then, but I said it, unfortunately.
right? Well, man, listen. Just tell me who the producer credits, because I don't know about the lyricism on this new album. Just give me the production credits, bro. Because I ain't like 444, 444. I ain't like 444.
Why not? You don't like I'm sorry I wasn't the better family man rap?
No, because why would you apologize for some shit like that?
For pissing off the world by cheating on the world's biggest superstar.
What they got to do with them? That's you. Hey, man, I just want some new coochie.
Yeah.
You
Oh, man,
apologize for being a man? That's crazy.
shout out to Becky with the good hair.
Who the fuck? I still don't know who that bitch. Who was Becky with the good hair?
I have no idea either.
I don't even know who alleged. I don't know none of that shit.
I don't think it's supposed to be anyone famous.
Well, they was
Like,
saying it was like one of the old Dame Dash old chicks at first, but I don't know. People just
Uh,
speculating.
Might be something to that if he talking the way he talking with two teeth.
I think her name
And
was like Rachel or some shit like that. Something
yeah,
like
that's
that.
his baby mom's, if I'm not mistaken. Not to
Yeah.
sound like a shade room.
Oh, it's too late. We here.
yeah. Again, when you talk about Jay-Z, it has to be the shade room at this point.
Yeah.
I gotta put some in the group chat before I forget. Is Osino still alive? Because
So would
we
you
have,
want to? So you would have rather seen Tonight Show, the show that he had Eminem come out on?
yeah, I would have went crazy.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, but I love Renegade, and it was just I don't know if you've seen the video when he came out, like the crowd just erupted. So that just like that looked like a special moment. I would want to see that.
I do
I
agree with
didn't
what someone
I
said.
didn't see
Like,
or not. Did one of y'all know if he performed Takeover? I'm about to look right now. That'd be
I
I didn't
think
crazy
he
if
see
he
did.
any.
that'd be
I didn't
crazy if
see
he
any
had
of it.
Nas out last night and then he did Takeover tonight. That'd be insane.
Would it be a thing like? I don't think I could ever see Kendrick and Drake mending
Hell
bridges.
no.
Obviously.
Dude,
But
we
I
from it's no secret, we from Cali. Do we ever bury the hatchet?
well, one, I think Drake would be the one that I would have to like tuck the tail between the legs because the point is what I'm trying to say is like there will never be a point where Kendrick Lamar doesn't play Not Like Us ever again. Like he's gonna have to play that.
The rest is
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He can play it sporadically, but it's a song that is gonna have to. He knows he'll have to play in like the back pocket to get the kind of reaction he wants. Whether even he'll say do the thing that I don't like when artists kind of disown their art or be like above it, but he'll know like it's gonna have staying power for the rest of its life. But yeah, but to play it right after you had the guy on stage the previous night would be. But that's the Jay Z thing that Dot always alludes to of like the quiet subbing, the quiet shot taking that he does.
This man, he took the woke route out. He did Takeover, but instead of the second verse, he let Eminem do Lose Yourself over Takeover.
ha!
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Uh,
god, that is so phony.
well, that's what I'm saying about this version of like of this guy. I mean, it's when we get in these positions about people that we're fond of or fans of, it's that like I do feel after a while their shine kind of wears off on you. Like you can kind of become less of a fan on someone,
Yeah.
whether they have heinous actions like Conor McGregor tonight. Like ever since that Floyd fight, he's obviously been a terrible person year by year by year to the point where like tonight I wasn't
Yeah.
as excited. I was just gonna watch to watch, but it wasn't gonna have the same impact as the fights he had prior to the Floyd fight for me. Were like that I would look forward to those all day with anticipation, all the month buildup of anticipation. But the more someone kind of loses your respect or loses your, um, like I said, that fondness you have for him, it kind of just becomes like, what do you, how do you approach them going forward? Like Bank said, like, is it just give me a new album and get out the way, or is like, what more do you have to offer if you're not gonna kind of like stop being this way? It's tough. It's tough to say.
Yeah. The irony too, I'm looking on the timeline real quick before we get out of here. 50 having a show in Newark, so that's funny.
But was that
Now,
pre-scheduled?
now he came out
Oh,
during the ASAP Rocky show.
oh yeah, he ain't having a show, but still showing up is kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, ASAP Rocky, you did a bad job scheduling. You should have redid that show.
Man, ain't nobody going to see no goddamn
I was
ASAP
about to
Rocky
say,
show.
if people weren't going to go to the show to begin with, it's ASAP Rocky. Like, it was going to do the same 6,000 people that it was going to do if Jay Z didn't have a show.
Nigga, Hoobastank could be performing. They still going to Hoobastank over ASAP Rocky.
It's too many motherfuckers touring. J. Cole, not like anybody go, but like J. Cole touring right now.
Man, goddamn. Speaking of which,
Again, you want to talk about the same audience is going to be there no matter what.
just give me Hootie. Just give me Hootie by itself.
Tahuti?
To Hootie?
Hootie?
Yeah, I go to Hootie Miles Wrestling Gauntlet before I go to a J. Cole show. To Hootie Miles.
What happened to that one rapper from LA named YG Hootie?
I have no idea. That's a good question. Whatever happened to that one rapper called Kaz from LA?
That's you talk about him. You talk about him more than his mama probably talk about
I'm
him.
trying to get him employed. That's why. We all, hey, he can either sweep up, forget Jackie Long, he can sweep up in the Random Max studio. He can hang the posters up. Hey, big homie, you want this? The Seether movie poster up? You want this one?
That's funny.
He can go to Minnesota, work with Davis. You feel me? What else? I got a job for him for real. I'm tired of working 50 to 70 hours a week. You want some hours from me? I'm tired of working all these goddamn doubles. I'm tired, boss. You want these hours? Chloe, you can't get no job for him. Have him just chop up the samples real quick. Put the dresses together.
How do you spell Kaz? Like how
That
Chloe
way,
just spelled it.
yeah. I got another way you could spell it. UNEMOPLYOTMTE.
Cause I put Cozz, this came up COZZ. It's a UK rapper. That can't be the same one, right?
No, it might be. He might have moved to the
That'd be
UK. He
hilarious if
found
he should
employment.
went.
Oh no. Okay. I
He
see it.
making beans now in the factory.
Okay, I see. He from LA.
Man down went to London straight from LA, like something
Car.
like that. Like
I go to London, car on crib, car. Do whatever you need to do. Go there. Just look.
Beans on toast, homie. Beans on.
I'm rolling beans on toast.
You wasn't
That's what
fucked
we gonna
about
talk about.
You
Go
wasn't
ahead.
fucked up by the Cause and Effect album?
The cause and is that the one with the red cover?
No, that one's called Affected. Cause
All
and
I remember
Effect.
is the one with Zendaya's song. That was 10 years ago.
Zendaya.
He had her on a song?
Yeah, he had a song that was about Zendaya, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, about her. I thought even she was on it. I was gonna say, whoa.
Hell nah. Hey, J. Cole ain't trying to pay that fee. That's even back then that was the fuck nigga fee. For real now it is.
Oh, I mean, I guess that was the other wrestling thing to talk about. Because I know I was not going to watch that Jeff Jarrett Dark Side of the Ring. Hell no.
I give you a real quick recap on it. I mean, Jerry Jarrett is mad because you a nigga lover. That's about it. Other than that.
And that's
insane.
And I was a drunk. I lost my own company to a dumbass from Texas. Like
that's about it. He mad that you got black friends. Jeff Jarrett, I mean, he just crying the whole fucking time.
Yeah, he really his whole career he wanted to be Ric Flair, so it makes sense to copy him now.
But the whole time it's like, bruh, he know obviously we got the title Random Acts of Podcast, Patreon, run that up with me and Amp did that episode. Obviously he know business, but it seemed like everybody just keep fucking.
No, he doesn't know business.
But that's what I'm saying.
He lost his company to fucking Dixie Carter's father.
Yeah, but that motherfucker was up 100
and
something.
Then he
no,
started
more than
Global
100 million.
Force, and that did nothing. Name a Global Force show.
The one with EC3.
No, he was on TNA still. Like, he can't start a business to save his life.
No, so look.
Oh, he can start a business. He just can't.
I'm sorry, he can't run a business. He can't run a business.
Because I will say this: he wanted a. You can't say he's not a good networker because he know how to run shit up.
I think
he had a stake in baseball stadium. He had a baseball team and shit. Like he know how to.
Fucking Jay Cargill has a minor league baseball team.
No,
that ain't a fucking.
I mean, that's because their man made like $300 million in his career.
No, Brandon Phillips never made that much as a player. He did okay, but he didn't make that much as a player.
Shit, not out of business, didn't he? I ain't trying to pocket count, but didn't he run it up?
Potentially,
I mean, he got some big contracts.
He was.
I was over whooping it with $300 million.
Listen, I just know the big got a new Lambo truck every week. I ain't got a new Lambo truck, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, she on an island every weekend, Lambo trucks every weekend. He ain't played baseball about 10 years.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like there's no way he could have a $300 million contract.
He got some
10
money
years ago. So it's. I mean, he might be a decent networker, but again, it's all that wrestling carny talk of like, just give me 10 million. I'll show you what I can do with it. And then where's the 10 million, Jeff? Oh shit! Here's what happened.
Yeah,
he did do that. Was a lot of. So I took this money.
Yeah.
And then I got equity in this, but then they just, bro, they keep running it up on him. Let's just get to the point.
They were his whole idea when he lost control of TNA was like, we're going to do TNA in India, because the guy who slapped the shit out of Jake Hager last night was the guy they were trying to make the star with TNA in India. The whole idea, we're going to bring a guy from Bali. Yeah, the guy, Rinka King, that's what they called it. We're like, they were going to do all the TNA type house shows in India because like that's the untapped market. There's 10 billion people in India. No one.
It's the reason why it's an untapped market, motherfucker. I can't take no shower and get no proper food.
All right, see, you really just Tucker Carlson over here. Like, you got to be on Fox News at that point.
You can't help yourself, man.
You want to go to
Yeah.
India right now? Let's go record.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
I don't want to go to India, but I ain't about to just slander them. and
Yeah,
just
you-
give
Random
their
acts in
feelings.
India.
It
Let's
seems
go.
that Stacey Dash
Sometimes you
is
gotta bite your
trying.
tongue on certain situations. You
No,
gotta
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no. It seems like Stacey Dash has tried to like disown that part of her life. Banks sees the opening, like, I'll take that role. Give me that role. Like, I'll be
Hey, if anybody out here and y'all falling for that Stacey Dash rebrand, you're an asshole.
Yeah, don't be that horny.
That might be the worst rebrand ever. Like, okay, you fine, cool, but you still a crazy bitch.
Crazy as cat shit.
Yeah. I don't
Has
think
that
I've
ever
seen. I don't
stopped
think
y'all
I've.
before?
Nah, it's just something about this rebrand. Because usually, I'm all for a nice little rebrand here and there. Hey, Doja Cat, what's up?
That's what I mean.
No,
That's
that-
what I mean. Like, she's the prime example. Look, I
Hey,
think this is
Doja
what I
Cat,
think,
what's up?
that is one
Speaking of
person
crazy.
I would. That is something I have wanted to talk about with y'all. Like, is she the number one pick for like you are legit crazy, but you are worth the crazy?
No, because
Who,
she
Doja
ain't
Cat?
with us.
Yeah.
I just want to beat. I don't want to be around her.
Oh no, silly.
Well, that's my
Cat
point.
raggedy.
Yeah.
No,
But
but
you would have to.
she won't
you would
even
have to
let you
claim-
be, bro. You gotta understand now. You stuck in the game with us. We live rough. We live raw. I told you about hanging with black people like they said next Friday. So now she look at you.
Even Davis.
You don't think I
would?
would? You don't think if she came around, I would treat
No.
y'all like Adam Driver?
Her and
and
Zoe
Black
Saldana
Klansman?
would definitely call you colored.
Would call me
Yes, you motherfucker. You stupid. They would call you colored.
unless I treat y'all like Adam Driver and Black Klansman. Like, get out of here! Like,
But even still, they might say, "Ugh, you still have their scent."
Davis, if you called her that, her coochie might get wet.
oh my
Yeah. She might turn to Misty Stone, boy.
Say it again.
She gonna turn a Miss B nasty out there.
Yeah,
Call
water
them porch
slide up.
monkeys again.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Moon
gonna get
crickets.
horny. She gonna get horny. More slurs.
Spear
no,
chucker.
but when those clips of her on stage were coming out like within the last week, I was like, "You are crazy." So, but yeah, like, give it to me, baby. Like,
Anyway, yeah,
How she look now?
Yeah, I ain't fault.
oh, she looks good. She looks good.
He was amazing, but I'm not.
She got thick again.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah.
Thanks. She looks good.
Yeah, do some research.
Yeah,
Still looking at
That's
the
what I
Conor
was
McGregor
saying,
shit
like,
taking off my feet.
that's why I was saying. Like, I think she'd have to be the number one. Like, you are certified crazy without a doubt. But
Oh,
you
this is cuckoo for cocoa, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to see. I can't see the ass no more. She fucking up her lipstick
no,
and
she
shit.
got it. She got it.
Yeah, she got it.
Oh, that bitch crazy. I'm cool, dog. The shit that she doing right now, she be just doing too many facial expressions and this weird dressing up shit like a dog.
Fucking Gina Views did the same faces you would
Hey, don't start this shit now.
If Gina Views did the same faces, you would be all, whoa, fucking like you would turn into Ric Flair in 1989.
What
She
would
was
I-
doing that. I can't. It's 12 o'clock and I can't do a woo that loud anymore.
You saying that Layla Diggs did? Yeah, dog. Layla Diggs. Whatever,
Yeah, or if B. Simone did that for Amp.
Well, she do that in her sleep.
But yeah, no, I would say that's the number one crazy, but worth the pick for me is Doja Cat. But like you said, I still probably would have a better chance, even though.
Yeah. No, you ain't got. I'm telling you, dog. You too.
I'm still. But
you too urban.
No, I'm not. Look at me.
No, you ain't get what do I gotta say it again? God damn it! You hang with us too much. You gotta have like one friend, and it can't be me or Amp because we too. You know what I mean? Our voice too deep. You gotta have somebody like Wayne Brady or something.
Wayne Brady.
Look at you.
You know what? Actually,
icon, and that's also a hate crime too. That what you just said.
Why? What I say? You said a nigga. What did I say?
Whoa.
What did I say about Wayne Brady? That's a hate crime.
Picking on Wayne Brady like that. That man's a legend.
I know, but how's it a hate crime?
Ain't he? Kumsi kumsa?
You can tell by the ass curls, so that's surprising.
Yeah.
Hey, legit. if you want to do this, look, this is how you get back in the graces with them, like the Zoe Saldana's and Doja Cat. You got to call Clarence Thomas and get a Lake Minnetonka. You have to get in the coon water, and you have to drench yourself in the coon water in order to get back in good graces with them. You know what Clarence Thomas is?
Yeah, he was the president before Lincoln.
No.
That's a joke from The Departed. You idiot! Like
I'm about to say, this is Mecha Coon, like Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla. This is Mecha Coon.
I was almost gonna say something, but I was.
So you got to get on his level, but in your white or the honky version, you got to get on that level. I don't know how you reset and get your coon. Well, it wouldn't be a coon chip. I don't know how you reset your honky chip, but you got to figure out how to do that.
Honky chip is
Well,
crazy.
according to you, I don't even like white women to begin with. So,
but that's what I'm saying. That's how you get back in good graces with like Doja Cat, the Zoe Saldana's, and shit like that.
That Taylor Swift, she makes some swell music, doesn't she? Like, you want me to start talking like that and
shit, I forgot that fucking fake wasn't happening.
What you want me to wear? Fucking Vans and Levi's?
You gotta get your hair in a bun and sell hamburgers for $25 with no fries.
Crazy. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I forgot that fake wedding happened, bro. We ain't seen Travis Kelsey since that happened last week. Boy, that team about to be ass this year.
This year? The next 4 years.
I mean, they believe in Pat. They just gave him NBA money. He got 300 something now.
Yeah,
400. Shit.
Nah,
God bless. Career. Who's the backup before we get up out of here again?
Justin Fields.
Oh shit, yeah. God bless. What happened to his sister? I thought she was gonna be in NXT.
Justin Fields has a sister.
Yeah, was she gonna be in NXT? She showed up a couple times. Yeah. Little light skinned dude, yeah. He had a sister that was in NXT. She showed up on a couple TV segments. We ain't seen her since.
I never heard of that.
I swear, maybe it's the Mandela effect. I don't know.
All right.
Maybe I'm tweaking on Larry.
Because I'm like, why would it?
Yeah. Jada Fields.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
She was on TV like twice, and then she just disappeared. I guess she was like, I ain't taking these bumps.
Yeah, well, I mean, who would want to at this point? Yeah.
The NIL shit tricky. As far as WWE NIL.
Again, Gable Steveson had a UFC fight tonight, and he was someone who was like, I'm not taking these fucking bumps.
Hey, man, Eve was right, bro. He gonna be solid.
No. Someone said it best. Like, if he faces someone who knows how to hit, he's gonna get rocked because he was shown no defense of any sort.
Yeah, he fought like the Mexican fighters. They just get hit. They don't have no defense. They defense is just getting cracked in the
tooth. You were talking about my sister. Hey, you were like that. Like, yeah.
You ran from this woman, beat her.
Yeah, that's how. But nah, I mean, yeah, he's look, because they said the same about Greg Hardy. Like, Greg Hardy knocked out one guy in his first fight, and they were like, "Oh shit, Greg Hardy's gonna be dangerous," and he had no cardio whatsoever, no stamina, and got cooked from every fight since then.
He was dangerous to his woman.
Again, that's why I said woman beater, and then he got his ass beat time and time again.
Yo, doing the Mark Henry gun splash on some M16s is crazy.
What a dickhead. Yeah. But
all right, Sean.
We gotta get out of here. Banks has got to go to sleep.
For what, an hour? I'm about to leave at 3:30.
And then you can find Banks and Amp on RAOP bonus episodes. You'll probably record it tomorrow night, so it'll drop Monday like usual. Shout out to you, Joe, on the Random Acts of podcast, and then y'all two reunite with Eve bi-weekly on Wiretap.
Yep.
That'll be this week, right? Or will be this?
We just dropped one, so next week.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Like I said, I don't try to listen to them right away when they drop because I try to build up main pods and subscribe to listen to.
Shit, Dot said we dropping so much content on Random Acts, he can't even catch up. I'm like, it don't even seem like it's a lot, but it is.
Yeah, we didn't drop a main episode this week. We just dropped 2 bonuses. So
But
yeah,
when people say that, I'm like, really? I feel like we slowed down, but apparently not.
yeah.
And
Oh,
then we got the
oh,
Monday episode coming out. So
I was like, shit, I ain't working hard enough. But all right. Yeah,
apparently,
sometimes you gotta let people catch up. Sometimes you gotta let people.
Well, it's too late because now the Monday episode about to drop.
Yeah.
What time? We gonna figure that out.
I might try to do a quick solo tomorrow about World Cup, especially now that the Final Four are set. I think Argentina did win against Switzerland, so now it's Spain versus France and England versus Argentina, which is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah,
for
I got French
countries.
winning it all.
So I might do a recap about that and some other sports related. Oh, the Bam Tyler Hero shit. Is that probably the worst thing Tyler Hero could ever do is try to challenge? Well, he didn't even challenge him. He was just talking shit about him to the point where Bam
was talking shit.
Yeah. But still, I can't defend my cousin on his actions there.
That's a safari punch.
I think Ben from Jersey too.
Nice, from North Carolina.
Yeah, he's from Carolina.
Oh, makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Why he could fight. All right, well, hey, shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us on this late edition of Banks versus Davis. Like I said, I might try to do a quick solo, so check that out tomorrow. Cut some clips from our last episode and some segments. The absolute Batman conversation that we had and the Fast and the Furious 25 years later anniversary conversation we had. Hey, boy. All right. Now Dot wants to show up. I said we should have sent Dot the link, but he doesn't want to talk on shows that aren't hidden behind a paywall like a coward.
Yeah.
So,
Dot off 17 cut waters. You don't want to hear from him.
That's exactly what I want to hear from him.
Yeah.
He might say something. It's gonna be some divorce papers on his lap.
Oh,
he might say thank you.
Even better.
He might say thank you. It's crazy.
Even better, he says.
Getting some divorce papers and saying thank you is hilarious.
Hey, I'm saying
that's
so much
Flair
money. Nah, did y'all see that video before we get up out of here? Flair saying, "Have as many wives as you can, drink as much drink as you can."
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I said, bro.
See that.
And the dude that
Ric Flair content these days.
The dude that paid for that cameo was mad. I was like, "You paid Ric Flair $100."
Oh, that one from a couple weeks ago.
I like, you got your money's worth. That was like the most Ric Flair shit you can get.
Right.
I would have been happy if I paid for a cameo and got that.
You gonna get a divorce? I'm like, hey, bro. Shannon Sharp was worse drunk than Ric Flair. I'm sorry. At least Ric Flair seemed fun to be around.
It's Ric Flair. It's Ric Flair.
He seemed to be fun around. Shannon is gonna make you be in a sweatshop.
Ric Flair might have you in jail that day. I would rather be around Shannon Sharp drunk.
At least it's gonna be some bitches.
I'd be worried about being drunk around Shannon Sharp.
You're gonna have to check their IDs with Ric Flair.
So with Shannon too, I pay $15 million or 19.
She was of age.
Fine of age.
That's my point. Is I would
of age over 18.
Considering he 57, boy, that's a tall leap.
That lady was definitely of age.
That's a 30-year gap, bro. Yeah, you're right, of age, but 30-year gap. Hey, bro, I'm cool, bro. Give me an old bitch.
Ric Flair pulling up on the first bitches he see.
Well,
that's because he knows he won't be able to see them much longer.
About the blackout drunk. Him and Manny in a blackout drunk contest.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Last man standing match over in
the real last man standing. All right, boy. Hey, I got some words for you,